Welcome to the House of Darkness podcast.
Introducing the one, the only, Brother Darkness 84.
To the House of Darkness.
Where do you want to be?
Welcome to the House of Darkness. I am your host tonight, Brother Darkness 84, better known as Doc Darkness. At the current moment, we have a fine dandy show for all you boys and girls out here today. Spell on you if you ain't here right now. Entering the House of Darkness. You know how we're doing it here tonight? We're about to have an amazing show, a few announcements, a few surprises and swatches, and some changes. For everybody that's here, you'll get to know right now. So if anybody think that I'm full of any kind of foolishness now, you hear me? If anybody think I'm fooling right now, I dyed my beard gray. It just didn't come out correctly. Get a closer look. Get a glimpse, if you will. I tried to dye it gray, and it did not come out right. It's a mistake. It took a lot of time, but you can't even really tell unless you can tell. Can I get a witness? I need some creepy. Hold on, baby. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We got LOfi girl with some scary shit though. Some scary LOfi tonight, baby. Y'all are in the true house of darkness tonight, baby. Y'all in the true house of darkness right now, baby. Hold on, this be crazier than I thought though. Oh, yeah. Welcome to the house of darkness. Okay. Hey, welcome to the house of darkness. So for a few years I wanted to spark shit, but can't sparkle it. I spark like sparklets coming to your door faster than express mail. Bullets gonna hit your head, you might fuck around and be dead. Better yet, instead, let's figure out what we need to do. Changing the game. I'm changing my name. Sometimes the things I do are staying the same. If you lacking on your shit, you the one that's to blame. I try to tell y'all niggas is lame. I almost said the N-word but flipped it cause I'm new to the game. Trying to cosplay, I never did this much. I'm trying to get it up. Get my dick, oh what? I'm just making words up, it makes no sense. I know y'all feeling sick, feeling so tense. Keep the creases in with my stay flow. Man driving to the stove, gotta get what I gotta get and get out and go. Motherfuckers coughing, so you know I ain't fucking with it. COVID all around, but negativity spreads further. I'm trying to tell ya, I'm not trying to be your father, but sometimes in the father, making things go farther than you ever thought of. Oh shit, now I'm in another zone, chilling with my people here and I'm not alone. I don't even know why I'm getting crazy. I'm sick with the shit I do, kids. I'm wicked. Oh shit, sipping on the Perrier liquid. Rapping like this, and sometimes I can go quick, but I won't do this. Non-rapper BD back in this bitch. You know I got an itch, so I scratch it. Never ever fasted. I'm fasting the other day, cause my doctors fucking suck. We're switching it up. I ain't got nothing else to say. BD here. Cosplay is what we doing today. Bars! Bars! Darkness in the building, baby. Man, there was supposed to be some scary shit. There was supposed to be some scary shit. I don't know what happened. We got 06 in here. We got 06 in here, so you know I had to turn up. We got 06 in the building. Y'all know I had to turn up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We got greatness in here. You know what I'm saying? Greatness in here. You gotta be great when the greatness is here. When greatness is around, great things happen when you are great. You know what I mean? What's up, fam? Let's say hello to everybody up in this bitch, and everybody that's here right now. I gotta talk my regular voice so we can get through this, because if I keep talking to other voices, it's gonna hurt. Everybody on TikTok left. I get it. I'm weird as fuck. You're not used to this energy. It's okay though. It's okay though. So shout out to my boy Trevor Muse in here. What's up, bro? Thanks for coming out. Mike Syke, thank you for coming, bro. I saw you were lurking. We got Troy in the building. Troy is one of the cosplayers on tonight. Y'all make sure y'all show them some love. We got my boy Grandpa Skates in the fucking building. Still part of probably the most fun episode of the H.O.D podcast that I've had since I've been around on this bitch. Probably the most times I laughed on any of that shit. We got my boy Easy in this bitch. What's up, fam? I seen you grinding out there, bro. Doing your thing, bro. Keep it up, my guy. Who else we got up in here? Liz, what's up, boo? Jamaican, what up, girl? Jamaican, by the way, I saw one of your TikToks the other day. I had to cover my eyes. That's all I gotta say. 06 in the building. What's up, fam? Good to see you, my guy. My guy, part of the group, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all something right now. I haven't made the adjustments because we switched the names around. Y'all, we got some big shit happening right now, man. All I know is the Black Alliance is happening. The Black Alliance is fucking here. The Black Alliance is going to be something 2022. Y'all keep your eyes open for these amazing group of freaking creators. 06 put together, bro. I'm telling y'all, keep your fucking eye open for the Dark Alliance. The Black Alliance. I said the Dark Alliance. The Black Alliance. The Dark Alliance. The Black Alliance. That's the name. It could change. I don't know. As far as I see right here, we got that shit. 06, this for you, bro.
I'm blinking black, blacker than black, black. I'm blacker than black.
You know what I mean? We got my boy B Ryan here. What's up, fam? Good to see you, my bro. That's fam right there, bro. What's up, man? Bro, it is like voodoo tonight. What's up, Vaughn Bun? Healing up. That's my fam too right there. Hey, everybody say what's up to Vaughn. Vaughn is not feeling good today, and Vaughn still made it out to come hang out. That's dedication, that's friendship, that's support. When you're not feeling good, you still do it. The people that succeed are the people that fight through the bullshit and everything that's going bad on. You fight through that shit, you keep going, you keep persevering, and that's how you become successful. You can't lay in that shit. You gotta keep fighting. What's up, Key? Key up in this bitch. Hey, you like that line? That COVID negativity does spread more, bro. I feel you. That shit's for real. What up, people at over there on YouTube? I don't know what the hell that says. Hey. Thanks for everybody being here. Y'all just missed some magical shit, but now, baby, we gotta get back in character, cause that's what we're here for. This is a cosplay episode today. Shout out to LOfi Girl over here on YouTube. Make sure y'all go subscribe, because we're listening to some lo-fi music from LOfi Girl right now. Hey mom, how you doing? Sorry, I had to get out of character now. Oh Lord, my mom brought me her character. Spell on you. Ed Neymar, how you doing, fam? Welcome to the House of Darkness. Y'all, quick. All right, enough fun shit now. Now, let's get to a little bit what we about to do tonight. Right? Scrolling. Yo, Jimmy, what's up, fam? Welcome to the House of Darkness. I gotta straighten the light back up because, you know. All right now. Oh, that's not even supposed to be up yet. All right now, so we got amazing things coming up. B-Fin is in the fucking building. Now, y'all know I got family all through this bitch. Like my mom blood family, we got my streaming family in here, but we got my cousin here, bro, my homeboy, my real life homie in here, kicking it, coming here to roast me a little bit while I try being this character. So B-Fin, I'm not fin to disappoint you without being in my full character, bro. You can tell everybody about this if you want, but tell everybody they can roast the fuck out of me. It's all good. Welcome to the House of Darkness, bro. So a couple of things that I want to talk about real quick, guys, before we continue the show. Let's get serious. You already know about what's up, right? Orange Gang is in the building. So once again, y'all probably wondering what the fuck is the Orange Gang, right? What the fuck is the Orange Gang? We got the peanut butter jam. Orange. That's the community. We got other affiliated groups. We got the Black Alliance in this bitch. But we also have the Orange Gang. And if you see in the chat, we got some new emotes in here, right? We got a couple new emotes in here, you know what I mean? Just throw them in there, you know what I'm saying? We got the alien, because you know we are not from this planet. You know, if you fuck with me, most likely you're not from this planet. So that's why that, and then of course we got the Orange Gang official email in here. Brother Darkness, how do you get those? Okay, official. Tier 2, Tier 3 subs. Now, why are there Tier 2 and Tier 3 subs? That's something I worked on a lot in a couple of days. Because I took time on them, they're awesome, and that comes with a little bit of perks. So let's go through what... Brother Darkness, what's the Orange Gang? How can I be a part of it? Well, let me tell you. Boom. Orange Gang. What is the Orange Gang? Want to join membership? What do you got to do? Just sub to the channel. You just got to sub. What does that come with? Let's see. Tier 1 subs, Orange Gang affiliate. You get the official Orange Gang. As you see, Key has the Orange Gang. He is Orange Gang official. We also have Tier 2, you get exclusive emotes Orange Gang shout out. So I'm gonna come up with an exclusive shout out for you. I'm still working on that part. Anybody that come in, you're part of the Orange Gang tier 2, you get shout out. No matter how many times you come to the stream, you get shout out. An exclusive mystery love. Oh, I'm gonna show you some special love. You don't know where it's gonna come from. It's gonna be some good motivational energy, private messages, or whatever you need to succeed, to feel good, and continue to do what you're doing. Now, tier 3 subs come with merch, or official exclusive customizable merch that you get to create in my store. I can put your name on it or whatever you want. Giveaways, you will get giveaways to merch and things like that. So if you need anything, whatever I have to give away, like you need rope lights, you need lights, you need ring lights, you need things to help your streaming gear up, we're going to get you some of that shit and some giveaways when I have it. But you got to be tier 3. And personalized perks. What does personalized perks come with? It's under construction, but personalized perks is going to be special one-on-one, a motivational talking, chatting type energy. If you need personal, like I'll make you a personal message for you, catered to you, exactly for you, to you, only to you, and your content and things you need to do. Yes, it's going to take some time if people get on it, and I got to go to everybody, but I want you to have that personal one-on-one experience with me, that if you might not get it, and if you already get it, then you might not get it as much, because we need to make this work. You feel me? No, you're still gonna get it. But also that goes across any other platform, whether it's TikTok, Twitch, Instagram, whatever else. If you're around there, if you're in that tier 3 level, it actually expands past Twitch. So if you're on any other platforms, I will be shouting you out. I will be duetting your videos. I will be freaking whatever else. I will be stitching your videos. I will be shouting you out in videos and things like that. Whatever I can do within my little bit of power that I have, I will give you a part of that. Personalized perks also comes with a lot of other stuff too. So if you're interested, there it is. If you want more information, it's a little if you're subbed, there's a secret channel in the Discord. So if you're subbed, you can see it. If you're not, you probably can't see it. So make sure you're in there. You can see it. Gamer Girl Mafia, I think you just popped in here. What's up, fam? Can you say Tangamo? What the hell? I don't know what you're saying, bro. I can't say that. I don't know what you're saying. So yeah, if y'all interested, make sure you know what's going on. Orange Gang in the building. If anybody here is officially here, a part of the Orange Gang, put the emotes in here. Let everybody know who you are, where you from. Let's go. Orange. Just in case you missed it. Just in case you missed it. Get the emotes. You get the special shout outs, exclusive mystery love. I can send you a positive message out of nowhere, just like, bro, keep your head up. I like what you're doing. Hey, you get a great video. Next time you do that video, do something, kick it up. Custom merch. You get the custom merch. You can literally get a Brother Darkness shirt that says Brother Darkness. It has my symbol on it, whatever, and your name will be on the shirt. I can do that. We will do that. Giveaways to a lot of shit. If you need a Sam's Club coupon, we might fuck around and have that. You like Chick-fil-A? I might have a Chick-fil-A coupon for you. And of course, I told you personalized perks is going to be very intricate detail. Look, Lomo's a part of the Orange Gang. Orange. That's right. So we got the guests waiting. We're not going to keep them waiting any longer. Y'all know how it is. 30 minutes before the stream, you got to talk to your people before you get the things going. Let's Oh, that's ominous. That's ominous. That's ominous. Did we get 1,000 likes yet? We're almost at 1,000 likes on TikTok. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. We're live on Twitch right now. If you're over here or you're over there, go to the other side. Make sure y'all checking me out on all the platforms. I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to do this link right quick and we'll get to the show. That link right there that's popping up, it should pop up. That goes to everything I got, y'all. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. If you want to, I only stream 2 days a week. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Central here on Twitch, right? Only 2 days, Twitch and YouTube. Any other time you want to see me, you got to go to TikTok. You got to go to Twitter, especially Twitter, TikTok. I'm there the most, probably. Instagram, Hover. If you want to go there, all those links are right there. So make sure y'all, please, go. Hit that link. Follow. If you're looking for some merch, right there, boom. And once you become a tier 3 member of the Orange Gang, you will definitely get some awesome customizable stuff. Am I sweating? Wow, I'm sweating. It's been a lot of energy today. What is up, Miss Jinkies? What is up, Lo? Don't calling me out, Jinkies left hello. Orange gang, gang, gang. All right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get to the show. We got some amazing cosplayers in here today. We got we'll get to the show and I'll show you what they are. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? All right, let's get it. 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 I did all that. You thought I'd be more prepared, huh? It's a Brother Darkness stream. It's a Brother Darkness stream. And you know what I mean. As y'all can see, I have my beard gray. So, by the way, if anybody missed it, community challenge, I am gray. I am gray in the beard.
Showed up at the right moment.
Oh boy, is it odd?
Did you just come from the restroom?
Where are you?
What up, everybody? How y'all feeling today?
We are awesome, man. How you feeling?
I'm tired now, actually, believe it or not. And I didn't realize, I was like, I feel something dripping down my neck. I'm like, is that sweat? Is that sweat coming down?
You were way too high for that.
I was doing too much. The extra.
Oh, we saw you go buck wild before you drew us in. I mean,
Yeah.
you were what? Were you spitting bars?
Little, you know what I'm saying? I'm not a rapper, bro. I just
Don't be modest.
I just put stuff together, bro. I know it's real rappers out here, bro. I'm just out here doing, you know, if I'm not good at anything, I just try everything. You know what I mean?
Becoming a jack of all trades over here.
Right? He's like, damn, is he gonna be tired before the stream starts? Yes, I am going to be tired before the stream starts. Y'all, welcome to the stream, y'all. We have some amazing people. First of all, you already know Dreams. You've seen Dreams on here before. Dreams is returning. Peanut butter Thank you for the follow.
I followed you. I've been followed you.
Big, hard, throbbing gamer. What? That's somebody's name? We're gonna check that out.
That's a great name. I'm sorry.
Hey, what's up, Big Heart? That's funny. You followed me the other day, I think.
The name when you read it out loud, you're just like, I really read that out loud, didn't I?
That's funny. Hey, what's up, Phil? That's hilarious as fuck. And that little thing right here, I laughed at. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, we got Dreams tonight, and we also have Alex and Troy. Amazing people. I met them. We had this set up for weeks. They came through. I just met Alex a couple of weeks ago, but super sweet, super nice and awesome person. And Troy, believe it or not, I don't know if, and I didn't tell him when we were talking privately. I don't know if you remember talking to me before, but we've talked a long time ago.
No, I do.
Oh, you do. We do. So I think I think you came in a raid with one of our favorite people, Pixel Kitten. Yep. And shout out to Pixel Kitten, by the way. Shout out to that's the fan right there. And he came in and he was like, bro, like if you ever need some, you know, help with the health and stuff like that, and you know, whatever, hit me up. And I should have been hitting him up more, but I didn't. I tried to take it in my own hands and I fucked up and got lazy again, but we're getting back on it. But I always appreciate that. Was that?
It's a grind. It's a grind.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
You have no idea how many start stops there are. You just keep on going.
Right. It's like, as long as you don't, that's why I tell people, you can get knocked down as many times as you want to. It's just like how many times you stop and then you don't keep going. You got to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing I know. People know I take a lot of breaks, but I'm never going to fucking stop until I die. Pretty much. That's what I say. And I live by that shit.
Every time. So don't worry. You get there. Don't worry.
Yeah, that's what's up.
But y'all know what we're here for. We're about to talk about cosplay a little bit because me, I do a little bit of OC cosplay. I don't really know much about it other than I respect and love everybody who do it. I have a lot of friends that cosplay, and I'm interested to know more about it, especially from more elaborate costumes like Dream's wearing to like y'all two are like super hardcore. Like this is life for y'all. This is like you do this shit. Like you said, hey, I was like, man, I might have to move it to February because I don't know if I can get you on or what we're gonna happen. And she was like, yo, bro, February is busy. I have a lot of things to do. And I was like, and we will get into it, but yeah, I was like, for sure, we got to get this going tonight. I appreciate that. And that leads to an announcement too that I'm going to have later on in the stream. So if everybody's here, I stay here as long as you can and should listen if you have to, because I have an announcement that I want to share with everybody, and if I don't forget to do it. So if not, you'll see it on my Discord, Twitter for sure, something like that. So without further ado, y'all, I want to know, aren't they beautiful though? Well, see, not all of them. Well, we do have a couple streamers, but not all of them are streamers though, believe it or not. So, you know, I mean, I had some other people that don't stream at cosplay, but they were not as accessible, I guess. And it's kind of, you know, it is what it is. Some people are better than me. That's all it is. They're just way better than me.
Sometimes it takes a hard time trying to get the stuff on, you know. So
yeah,
the behavior. Oh, they need to go somewhere. It's a hobby. This is dress up. Don't act like you're better than everybody else.
If y'all, I'll talk to a lot of people. So
hold on, please.
Right? Yeah, you know what? That's cool. Like we'll take notes. Like I always tell people this. When things are going this way, hey man, I just want to people do that a lot. I want to revisit what we were talking about. I'm busy now. I'm busy. I'm busy. And promise you, anybody that's made time for me, wherever life goes, even if I stop streaming or whatever, and you hit me up, Brother Darkness, hey, do you remember that thing? I got you. If you've made time for me, I'm going to fucking make time for you. I promise you that. I promise you that. So, cosplaying, y'all. I will start with Dreams first. Dreams, I kind of want to know, how deep are you into cosplaying? When did you really start doing it? And what brings you, what makes you, you know, want to cosplay? Peanut butter jam! Thanks for the follow.
Man, you want to go deep first?
Hey, hold on, real quick. We just got a freaking raid.
Oh wow!
And we got a raid from somebody that I did not expect to be raiding me. What?
These guys came in just in time. We were just about to get the party started. They're raiding us early.
They heard. They were like, "Uh-oh, Brother Bart."
Is this how the night's gonna start? Yo, shout out to Moonchild, super peanut butter jam, dope person. Oh my god, I gotta do the raid video first because I got so many words for you, so many good things.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Heck yeah. 06, that's exactly what I'm talking about, because I remember Moonchild saying, because I met her on TikTok, like as a lot of us, like most of us people we met from TikTok now, like that's kind of our life now. You know, we meet a lot of people from TikToks, and then we end up, oh, you're a streamer too, cool, let's have fun. I met her on there. She's doing amazing on TikTok, and she was like talking, but she's been talking since I've known you. You've always talked about, oh, I'm just thinking about streaming. I'm like, when are you gonna stream? When are you gonna stream? I'm pretty sure 06 was on you. Like, when you gonna stream? When you gonna do it? And she fucking did it. So can everybody put your hands together for Moonchild on her first fucking stream? I am super honored that you came to my stream, on the first stream that you streamed and rated me. That will always be a milestone, and in my mind, I highly appreciate you thinking about me. You could have rated into anybody. You could have just got off. That means a lot. So we got to definitely give you a shout out too, because you are dope. And then, man, not only is Moonchild dope, great, cool, calm, chill energy. And Liz, you ignore me what I'm about to say this, but man, I didn't know that Moonchild was caked up. Not at all. Congratulations on that. I'll be sleeping on the couch again tonight. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be on the couch again tonight.
Careful, Bob.
You're just like, you know what? It's nice here. I'm gonna just hang out here.
Yeah, the stream's over, y'all. I'm cosplaying. Read my memoir, and as we explain the rest of this episode, because I'll be dead. Come to my funeral, and everybody, Brother Darkness funeral coming soon.
Are you gonna be dressed up fabulously for your funeral?
I'm ready. If I'm going out, I want to be dressed like. Before we get into this, cause I gotta finish the little my raid speech. But while I'm doing that real quick and figuring this out and giving the shout out, if y'all died, who would you want to die and dressed up as? Any character. Okay, what the fuck? Another raid? What's happening right now? Are you fucking kidding me right now? My boy Rev's in the building!
They heard. They were like, oh, he's got cosplayers on. Quick, let's go raid
My
him.
boy Rev raided me. What is up, you sexy son of a bitch? What's up, bro? What up, bro? Hey, I'm gonna get to you, bro. Promise you, bro. Don't go nowhere. Stay right there. Stay your beautiful ass right there. We gotta do this real quick. Because Moonchild this is something special right here. There she is. Y'all make sure y'all go show her some love. She is new to streaming. It's her very first stream. Y'all go show some love and support. Like I always say, you might find your next favorite streamer. Please take the time and the energy to click that button. It's clickable. It's very easy. It's clickable. You ain't got to do nothing else. You get your finger, put it on the button, click, follow. Easy. It costs you nothing to follow. Nothing but a little bit of time and energy. And that's all we ever ask for. So please go show Moonchild some super duper love for her first time streaming. It's super amazing, and you better keep doing it. I'm pretty sure that O6 is not gonna let you get away with not going back to keep streaming, and I'm definitely gonna be on your ass now. Now that I seen you, oh, your ass is gonna be streaming a lot more. I will be like, hey, do y'all know? I'll call your house. Hey, do you know Moonchild? They're like, who's that? Oh, you mean mom? Yeah, mom. Where the fuck is she at? She has an amazing family too. And y'all think we forget my boy in here? Fucking peanut butter jam fam. Everybody in here is peanut butter jam fam, but my boy Rev in here. Let's give you some love, bro. See if this shit work. Did it work? That is not you. If y'all click that link, they all wrong. I need to really invest in more mods. I'm working on that. We're working on that.
You one man show right now?
I got it. Vaughn is here, but she's not feeling good today. She's just vibing out, probably playing Apex or whatever. But yeah, she's chilling, but I appreciate her when she can be here because she be coming through in the fucking clutch. There it is. That's the link I need y'all to hit. Go show some love. Show some love to my boy Rev in the building. Super cool guy. He's trying to get me. He's gonna get me in the Splitgate. In the Splitgate clan and shit. I need you to do that. Love the hat. Thank you. Like this hat, Voodoo? One Voodoo to another Voodoo. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. So y'all, please go show love to those people. They're super awesome, super dope. Please go do that right now. And Dreams, I hope you're ready because I've spent you a lot of time. You should have a great speech ready to go. Hopefully. You probably like that. Should we stream Resident Evil?
Kind of.
Speaking of Resident Evil, I see you got it on. It's dope.
Yes, this has been my obsession for the last year, so to speak. So I had to wear it.
I love it.
I almost wore mine.
You have it one too?
I have a gender bend. We call it Lord D.
Oh wow! We should next time we do this, we gotta plan this out better. Everybody gonna have the same outfit on.
I had to borrow her hat though, and the hat is just gigantic. And her flower, and it was gigantic on my head. Yeah. So I had a crazy idea. It was based on a fan art that came out many months back, probably around April, where I saw it almost looked like a chill pirate king. It's like the guy is lounging like this, both trees out. It's a POV right at the center. Open dress shirt, freaking pecs popping and everything. I'm like,
pecs popping.
I'm gonna do that.
And they made him some bona fide pretty boy. I'm like, what? That's too much for me.
So my two photographer friends, they did a special boudoir event. Basically, they booked a very really kind of nice Victorian style studio for a bunch of hours, like a handful of hours.
No, it's called Co-Loft. It was a bar studio at the bed in it. It's
that's what
Victorian.
It's Victorian style, man.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, you're right. So it was like we had a bar in it though, which meant I had like mock drinks in there, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try this idea with these two, and I go in, and yeah, that's how it came out. They I think I'm gonna submit that to cosplay scene out of
Cosplay Alliance.
Cosplay Alliance, yeah.
Ask them for permission to
Already did.
Okay.
Already did. Couple stuff. She keeps me on point.
You got to.
Because I was the one that always got published. I've been trying to help him do it now, so I kind of taking a step back from it. I kind of got of it.
She's a more published cosplayer than the two of us, though.
Oh yeah, I've seen Instagram is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like every day I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh, there's a picture. Like, picture. Like, let's go to Twitter and see what's happening. Oh, another picture.
I try to post daily on Twitter. I use this my I go there to post like, an octopus, a shellfish, and he's sitting there saying, yes.
Yeah.
And then rolls over. Or it's me hitting him, saying, Troy.
What?
Shut the fuck up. You're snoring again. He went, and then goes over.
That's funny.
That's my Twitter. It's just my nightly thoughts.
Yeah, so her Twitter is split between, like,
my
poppin'-ass cosplays and the random shit she has to see in the middle of the night.
Yeah, I'll read those all the time. It's fucking hilarious.
My friend Amy was on TikTok now. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna think about it now because it'd be fucking hilarious to go, hey, Troy.
What?
It's a clan of shellfish going.
Yes.
Troy,
What?
if I was a raccoon, you're a raccoon. Would you still love me? You went, well, it depends. Are we both raccoons? Yes.
Yeah.
Saying it properly.
Yeah, probably.
That's fucking hilarious.
I like to have random questions, and I'm a night owl. He's not. I get enjoyment out of it.
Anyway. I don't go to sleep until like after this. I try to wind down, and of course I'm going to watch Peacemaker after this, and then I go all my social medias. I share the videos on YouTube, Hover, TikToks, all my other accounts. Set it all up and do all this shit before I even go to sleep, and that's usually why I'm up so late trying to do that shit. And it's a hard life, but it is what it is. Basically. But Dream. So are you hardcore in this, or are you just starting? How long you been doing it?
Okay, let me see. Let's see. My brain still doesn't work. Let's say I want to say 5-6 years now. 6th year, I want to say. We're somewhere. I think it's half a decade. Let's just say half a decade.
That works.
So I've been doing this for half a decade. It started off because I've been going to conventions since like 2007, and like I admire the hell out of cosplayers when I go. So like I would take pictures upon pictures upon pictures, and like every year I would go, there'd be like hundreds of pictures of people in cosplay, and I'm like, I want to do this, but it's like I never had the confidence, and like at the same time I didn't have friend circles that worked with that. They were like, oh no, that's little kid stuff, we don't do that. And I'm just like, what the hell, man, I want to have fun. So like it finally came to a head about half a decade ago, where I finally met my people, so to speak, and like my best friends now are the reason why I've been able to come out of my shell and actually cosplay. And like I really can attribute that fully 100% to playing Final Fantasy 15, because like that community is very welcoming, and since it's so welcoming and so open and inviting, and like it's true friendship vibes and everything, they encourage the living hell out of you when you want to go chase something. So it's like, I want to cosplay, and they're like, okay, come on, we'll show you how to do it. And like it's been a journey from there. I've literally been on one hell of a happy ride with a bunch of people that like literally make me laugh, and I would do anything for them. I take their photos. I don't care. I'll cosplay with them. I'm here for it, all of it.
So do you? And I know you're a hardcore gamer. You're very much a variety streamer, and do you feel like most of your characters are? Or you already said it's from a game, but all your other characters, are they mostly game based?
So game based so far that I've done a casual Lightning from Final Fantasy 13. I've been published in one magazine for doing Yuna from Final Fantasy 10.
Oh,
there's
dope!
An ADD outfit. I cosplayed Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 for like 3 years of my life. For the most part, they're all video game based, probably because like those are like more of something that resonates with me more. Do I want to do the anime part of it? Absolutely. Do I have the patience to like build and put together a wig? No.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
No. Not today.
Morphine asks, what's the character you are dying to do but find intimidating? Who's somebody that you're intimidated by doing?
Go Buff.
Ooh. That one belongs to Clamp. So there's a series they made called Holic, and the Space Witch Yuko. She's absolutely beautiful. She's got these intricate, elaborate, detailed costumes all the time. Like, they're beautiful, from like butterfly kimonos to like the kimono has big ass butterfly wings to like she's got big bows, really long black hair, and she's like really tall and slender, and she always looks like fashionable. But like the detail that goes into her costumes, I'm like, a dream, but not now. Like, that's gonna take resources, time, money. I don't have any of that. I'm trying to raise 2 kids. Maybe after they're grown, we'll look into it.
Somebody said I'm waiting 10 minutes so I can yell Lady D. Yeah, sorry about that. It takes 10 minutes to get in. We just got to make sure the community's safe. Everybody's in control. Somebody gave me a dope ass thing to say, and it says trolls can't wait to hate or something like that. So they're not gonna wait 10 minutes just to troll. They're gonna be like, oh, this is taking too long. They're gonna leave. If they're that patient, they literally kill people in real life. I for sure think that. That's how I feel. I want to ask y'all two the same question. If y'all had a character, like y'all do a lot of characters. Before we even get into that question, how long have y'all been cosplaying separately? Also together, is that how y'all met? Maybe.
So I started cosplaying during COVID. So real life, I'm actually a professional concert photographer. But since COVID took out concerts, I was like, well, I need a new hobby. So I was like, cosplay, let's go. So I started doing more full-time cosplaying. And then during the summer of this, I think last year, 2021, I was on Instagram looking for a Robin. And our friend Mark posted a photo of Troy for like Superhero Day. And tagged, she was like, oh, it's a fucking Robin. Like, it's the time. So I messaged him on his Superhero Forge account, his business account.
Oh, wait. You went in his DMs? Hey!
Sort of yes, sort of no. What happened was she followed me.
He's like, hey, I think she would follow you. Come to my business. I'm like, fuck that. I'm like,
I said directly to myself. I was like, yo, if you have any questions, anything like that, I typical business service DM, be like, yo, thanks for following me. If you didn't need anything else, let me know. She went right to the Robin. I'm like,
me the fucking Robin.
Okay.
He's like, well, me? Like, it depends. Like, who's asking? Like, bro, listen, like, I have a Starfire cosplay. I've been needing a Robin. Like, you know, you in? He's like, I guess.
fuck all the other shit. Are you want to be my Robin or not?
Because like, trying to find a Robin is like really hard. I found out because there's different kinds of Robins.
There's a lot of Robins. There is a lot of Robins, and it almost plays into my most intimidating cosplay. Like, so
goal to do all the Robins.
Yes and no. There's a second story to that. So like, I've been cosplaying for probably about 2-3 years. Been a big fan of the scene for the longest time. It's one of those things where, like, as cosplay kind of kept going and it got bigger and bigger, it became a better. There's a far easier. What am I trying to say? It's far easier to get into it now. It felt prior to like 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it was very elitist. There was either you were a master craftsman or basically a model and a master craftsman wanted to slap their armor on you. So like back in the day, maybe 10 years ago with Comic Cons, the only cosplayers you see were the booth names, or like people marketing or people stuff like that. You would see that, but then it became more of a user friendly thing where like an amateur cosplayer could look just as good as a professionally done cosplayer, and then the creativity started busting out where the mashup started to happen. The OC started to happen.
OC? Sorry about that.
Oh, I'll tell you more about OCs in a minute.
Okay.
There's a whole opening for you right now, like nowadays.
Let's go.
So this whole thing between me and her started maybe in April, May. Like she got into my follow and I slid into her DM.
Oh, you slid into her DMs? Okay.
Yeah.
It was funny though, and then we did our first shoot in June, and it was not Robin and Starfire, obviously. It doesn't happen still. We're working on that. Instead, we did Venom and Black Cat. Because I had the Black Cat spider suit, and he's like, oh, Venom, let's do that together. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go do that. So we did that first, and the photographers that were with us, they asked me, because I saw them right afterwards to do, what are they doing? I was doing my boudoir stuff for my other things. And they asked us, like, how long have you been trying to know each other? How long have you been dating? I'm like, we're not dating, we're just friends, like, I'm like, we just met. I'm like, You not just meet like, yeah, we did like just met. Like, we met like a week, right? They about like a week. Like, no, it was a week before that. Tomorrow we had our one night together. The next 4 days, I'm like, hey, you free to this date for the shoot? Like, I guess.
Yeah. So the whole chronological dating order for anyone who ever is curious was DM, talk about cosplay, meet up, hang out, fill in the blanks there, shoot together once, shoot together some more, start seeing each other, shoot some more, officially start dating.
I think August started dating, I think.
Yeah, August started, the Facebook official hit August. So
April to August. So April to August?
Yeah, like late August.
Oh,
so
nice.
that's the thing. Hey, April, May, shot together, saw each other.
Saw each other.
Long story short.
Lord. Saw each other like that? Like
that. What you think is probably true. Ain't no shame.
It's funny because, I did mostly, like, I thought it would work out because, like, we have a 14-year age gap. I'm 22, almost 23, and he's 36, but looks like he's, like, 25.
Oh, my God. I really thought, you're my age. I thought you were, like, her age.
Yeah, I'm one of us.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, he's 85. One of us.
I was born in 85. I remember Jordan era Bulls,
Oh, my God. He's one of us.
Yep, he's one of us. That's dope.
And everyone was just like, oh, it's not going to work out. I'm like, why not? Like, well, the age gap. I'm like, dude, age after age gap. My whole family has age gaps. That's something to me. That's something new. And like, well, you're more of a horror cosplayer, and he's more of, nerdier one. I'm like, okay, and? Which is true.
I didn't say that. Okay.
Well, we're just got into cosplay. We're like Pyramid Head, the Silent Hill Nurse, the ED, like anything with blood and guts and horror.
For the Saw movies.
I have the doll from the actual movie. He's a stunt doll. He's in 1 through 7. He's hanging at my house right now. And it's like
the movie prop doll, like actually from the set. She got it.
Cool. My boss bought it for me as a birthday present. But like, I love horror movies. I love psychological thrillers. Like,
I love them too.
So I did a Saw shoot. Like, why the fuck would I not want to do one? Like, I really want to do Candyman walk. I love.
Oh my God, Candyman is dope. So actually, real quick, I didn't mean to interrupt you because I'm a big horror nerd, and like when people talk about two things, comic books stuff and horror, like my nipples get hard. I can't help it. So I can't help it. It's a problem. It's a real big problem. But Candyman. So before COVID happened, there's a convention in Texas called Texas Frightmare Weekend. Have y'all ever heard of it?
No.
It's super dope. It's one of the biggest ever. I used to go all the time. I've sat next to fucking Stephen King like he was a regular person. I've seen all these old actors that you like, these B-list actors that you like, who are these guys? I get to see all these people, right? Jason, Robert Engel was that one, Freddy Krueger, but I missed that one, so it sucks. It sucked. I missed all that, but I wanted to do a Candyman cosplay. I was looking up the jacket, the hook. I was gonna like do all that, and then COVID happened, and they shut it down and moved it to another date, and so it never happened. But Candyman is
so wait a minute. Wait. Rewind. You looked at it, and you aren't doing it. Why?
Well, why am I not doing it now?
You can still do it.
Well, see, life has changed now. Like I'm a TikToker and Twitch streamer now. So
okay, then reveal it for TikTok first. Build it on the side. Nobody gotta know. It can be your secret project. All of a sudden, boom.
Y'all want to know the truth though?
Cosplay.
I'm broke.
Fans, you making the money that way. Trust me, it works.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this dress is not the Lady D dress. This shit is from Amazon because I am a bitch, okay? Amazon.
Oh yeah, so so this Professor Aizawa cosplay I have on right now is a long sleeve shirt from Amazon. This is separate. It's just basically wire and scarf, and this. So piecemeal.
Oh yeah, it seems a lot of money. Like my Ivy, my bodysuit's Amazon. My best friend sewed all the leaves on for me though. I bought the gloves from Amazon, the leggings underneath it was from Amazon, and the wig was I got the wig as my my Batgirl wig, my Ivy wig, and my Mary Jane wig. So I spent like $35 on it because I use it for a few things. Yeah. But you can definitely piece together like some cheap cosplays. Like my launching day Harley was like $20. I had the wig. I bought some sweatpants. I bought like a crop top. Like, I did it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Definitely, you can still do it. Don't let the money part scare you. If you need advice on where to, like, you know, sit there and find it at like a thrift level pricing.
Oh no. Even if I had the money, it would be on a thrift level pricing.
Yes.
I know the struggle. Okay, I understand.
Like with Batgirl, my best friend made my Batgirl cosplay. She couldn't make the gloves in time, so I made his ass go to like a CVS and like give me some dish gloves. No one's gonna know the difference.
Jokes on you, was a Walgreens.
Walgreens for cosplayers only.
Like it worked out though too. We were shooting when no one knew there were dish gloves. Like, oh, cool gloves. Like they're dish gloves. Like you're wearing dish gloves. Like, you couldn't tell? Like, you're right. I could. So you could totally thrift or even like just get cheap things and no one will be able to tell the difference.
Yeah. The Zod thrift stores,
Walgreens,
Walmart, you know.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Shein, I found out Shein. I was gonna go find Pokemon trainer Harley Quinn because I see they got cheap things.
Dude, that website is proving to be like cosplayers' best friends lately, okay? Like, I know so many people who are getting little pieces for their costumes through them, and they're just like, I love this place! And I'm like...
I will say, the only thing with Shein I did not like, I bought lingerie on there. I was like, oh, I'm making some cute lingerie. I did the size chart. Yeah, no, it did not fit at all. My boobs were falling out of it, and when I got the bottom part, it just was not pretty. I was like, this is like the bra for a child. Like, this does not fit me.
This a baby titties. What the fuck am I doing? I got all this titty meat. What am I doing with these baby titty bra?
It was so bad. My girlfriend's an A. I was like, babe, you need to go. She's like, what's this, my free lingerie? She's like, why are you doing this thing? I'm like, dude, I can't fit it. I spent like $10 on this and it just not fit my titties. I'm like, you're an A cup. It's gonna fit you. She's like, I love you too. I'm like,
work for you.
I couldn't return it either. I was like,
where's back?
It was so bad.
That's funny. Y'all have motivated me. Like I'm still working some things out. I'm working on certain things, but like I got other things in real life too, like health shit, and I'm working on too. And I'm gonna make that a part of the journey. I know for sure. Me and Vaughn, and it's in the chat right now, already decided in April we're going to do a hot tub stream. So we're going to be in better shape by April to do a live collab. And anybody else doing it, be ready to do it. We're going to do that shit. I'm going to have my titties out and everything. Yeah. If I'm still this big when it happens, then it's my fault. Letting my breasts hang out, I might get a TOS strike.
Don't even like, yo, this is my fault. Be like, no. This men's bodies look like this too, and I'm still fucking goddamn gorgeous, okay?
Oh no, I'm not gonna be happy with my titties in April. I want them to be gone, and I want my ass back.
Too. Dad bods are in style. You know, most of the guys I dated are all bigger than me.
Although, see, this is a good conversation because Vaughn did ask about body positivity in here, and this is a good conversation. I was in somebody else's podcast last night talking, and they were talking about body positivity and how it is normalized now, and you should love your body and things like that. But then somebody did bring up a valid point of it's like, but still, like, there's health issues with some of this stuff, and sometimes it's not about. Body positivity is great. I'm all about it. Like, look, I got the taco meat out and everything, but at the same time, I do have health issues. So that is it's more than body positivity to me. I'm a pretty confident guy for who I am, but it's health too.
The thing is with the whole like body positivity movement that kind of like weirds me out is when people look at like plus size cosplayers and they be like, oh, she's pretty or they're pretty for a plus size cosplayer. It's like, dude, I don't want to be looked at as a plus size cosplayer. I know I'm on the plus size end of the fucking costume spectrum. I want you to look at me and be like, oh my god, it's Lady D. Not, oh my god, look at it's a plus size Lady D. No, like, but on top of that, you also have to sit there and look at it from the sense of when it comes to people choosing to go on weight loss journeys, it's not always about the societal viewpoint of, oh, well, I want to be skinny because that's how society views skinny people. You know, we're better, we're prettier, skinny. No, it's, you know, maybe I have a health condition. Maybe my family has a health condition that I would like to preemptively avoid. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to go on those journeys for your health or for preventative future issues, you know? So like, don't ever feel feel ashamed to sit there and say, you know, I need to go on this journey. There's nothing wrong with going on the journey. And that's something that a lot of people like real pressed about. It's like, oh, body positivity, you can't lose. Look at this fine gentleman right here. Look at him. Look at this magnificent to himself, and he's like, I need to preemptively prevent future health issues, so I need to go on my own personal weight loss journey. And there's nothing wrong with that. And we shouldn't shame people for wanting to be going from one set of like body goals to a different set. Like that's one thing I've always hated about people who get really pressed about bodies. It's like, dude, everybody's
that's real shit, because some people only need to lose like some people, like the doctor might tell them lose 20 pounds and you should be back on track. And if you're still, some people still can be big in pretty good shape. I know some big people that can outrun probably anybody in here right now. You know what I mean? But like but also we do have a fitness Troy's actually a fitness coach in it, so I want to hear your view on it, because you are on the different part of that.
So I used to be a 3-year varsity rower. I used to dance for 10 years, and I used to be a varsity skier. And so for me and my family, when I was in high school, I was a size 2 all the time. But because of the image issues, I went to when I was always fat. When I was not fat at all, I was really tiny. So I don't have the eating disorder because of body issues. Because when you go on the internet at the time, girls be like super skinny, ribs are out, and there was some shown by having a small gut, and you're like, oh, she's really fat. So it really got to me mentally. So I went to college, I gained 50 pounds, about my actual average weight for my height now, for weight. But it still got really bad. My eating disorder did come back. I still am battling. And when he met me, I was still going through really badly, where I wouldn't eat for 3 weeks. Like, that's not normal. I'm like, oh yeah, it is. Like, this is what all girls do. It's like, no, it isn't. And a lot of it came from the modeling industry. So before I came to cosplay, I was actually a model. I been modeling since I was 14 years old. And with the modeling industry, it's really bad. Lately it's gotten better, which is fantastic, but at the same time, though, there's still a lot of body issues with photographers. Like, there's one photographer in Michigan who we work for the same clothing company. My boss and him are really good friends. He shoots content for us. He refuses to shoot me because I'm too big for him. He's like, why don't you shoot girls who are like tiny? I'm like, well, that's kind of bullshit. Like, I'm here offering to help you out instead of you hunt down models. Like, I'm right here for you to shoot. It'd be easy just to do it together. He's like, no, you're just too big. I'm like, well, that's rude.
Yeah,
and it really pissed me off a lot.
It's really cutthroat in like those industries. They don't give a fuck about your fucking feelings at all. They will cut you down quick, you know. And I'm glad that there are people that need to know that, because some people, it is harder to lose the weight. It's some people, they don't have the motivation. And my thing is, yes, you could do it for your health, but like, you can do all that shit and be miserable and lose all that weight and be miserable, or you can be fat and you for sure maybe die sooner. But if you're happy, you live the life that you wanted to live. So really, it's your choice to live it how you want to. Even when I was skinnier, I was always attracted to bigger women. That's my thing. There's a lot of reasons why. I can't say it because a lot of reasons because of Twitch, TOS rules and all. But shout out to my boy IDFK TV. That's who I was talking about. I was in his stream the other day, and they were actually talking about body positivity. Shout out to another member of the fucking Black Alliance. Y'all keep your eye out for these people, man. Super amazing Black creators that are coming together to make some super amazing content and things for everybody in the future. So be looking out for that shit. What's up, fam?
With cosplay too, I have noticed when the whole LOfi variant thing came out, I know a lot of plus size models like, oh, well, she's a variant now of this cosplay or of this character. I'm like, dude, that's not. It can be the character, not be a variant, or like, you know,
Exactly.
Like, I felt really bad. Like, one friend named Vivian, she's a plus size model, and she's a gorgeous one. She has this beautiful Jessica Rabbit and does it very well.
Ooh.
And people go like, oh, you're the variant Jessica Rabbit because you're bigger. I'm like, that's not cool. Like,
I don't like that shit.
Jessica Rabbit. Like, there's no reason to put a variant next to it.
That's like when people say the Black cosplayers can't play anime characters because they're not Black. That's bullshit.
That was a big one.
You gonna get me riled up. That is a subject that really because goddamn it, you cannot change the color of your skin. That don't mean you can't cosplay the characters you love. Okay, I said it. It's on the record. Anybody disagree?
Holla at
Go
you.
to hell.
Tell you all this after like being in cosplay fitness, being in geek culture based fitness for the past 2-3 years as a trainer. I'll tell you this: First off, whatever health reasons you do for weight loss, the good news is the health benefits will always come first. So if you come into the whole journey with the mindset of, oh, I want to feel better, I want to feel healthier, I want to feel like I can move around a little bit better, I feel like I want to breathe a little bit better, I want to feel stronger, before the vanity metrics ever show up, the performance metrics shows up. The better body you're going to get is inside out, never outside in. So if your motivations are vanity based, it's going to take longer for you to actually see the results. For most people, it takes at least 8 to 12 weeks to see any results. But it doesn't mean it's not working. It means it's working on the inside first before it comes outward. So as you do your journey, as you get started, you're going to sleep better. You're going to move around and have more energy. You're going to be able to lift stuff better. You're going to be able to just have more internal confidence in people.
Sex.
Yeah. Boom. You got to get
that's a big goal for me.
Yeah.
I'm coming,
the
babe.
blood flow. The blood flow, bro. I'm just saying, blood flow.
I'm coming, babe.
That's going to happen. And then, and this is the cool thing about cosplay. It has a very little hidden trick about looking awesome in cosplay, which modeling doesn't have.
Yeah, that's true.
To be a cosplayer, you are a combination of an actor and the costuming department. Now, all you need is a good DP, aka the photographer. You need a good cinematographer who knows lighting and angles. So you don't even have to feel like you got to be a model shape to cosplay anybody. If you get yourself in a shape that makes you feel good, it makes you move around and animate and emote the actor or the character really good.
I love
That too. Don't freaking body paint. I'll tell you that.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
it's not fun.
It's not fun at all. So I'll tell you this: the more you're able to move around in the character and act in the character, the costuming of cosplay will take care of the rest, and then the photographer capturing it will take care of that. So you don't have to be in a supermodel shape. You don't have to be in a fitness model shape to even cosplay superheroes. You know, I'll tell you this right now: all those Marvel DC actors only had one shirtless scene. They had to be in a very drastic diet for that one scene. They were not that shredded the whole time. You cannot sustain that amount of shreds and have to freaking jump around, bounce around, swing Mjolnir, do fight scenes, be on wires forever.
Same thing with 300, right? They weren't all abbed up like that in 300, right?
Oh, no. Here's the thing about 300. And I made a joke about this. I made a joke about this on Twitter. They're like, there was a person in a cosplay fitness group on Facebook asked, yo, how can I get that 300 shape? First off, I said it as a coach. I just gave him straight up. I'm like, yo, so just to tell you this right now, you're probably going to lose a little. You're probably trying to get lean, so you got to be in a diet that you can sustain that gives you energy to do the fight scenes, but gets enough protein where the muscles show. 2, understand that the trainer did such and such fitness program. I won't dive into details. And then Gerard Butler had a second trainer to bodybuild, so he looked like the king. But number 3, it was unsustainable. Gerard Butler admitted to the media many, many times that right after 300, his fitness regimen was nothing for years.
Right.
I love Twilight. I'm a big hard Twilight fan. He's doing the Batman, and the studio pushed the Batman film's opening day back because they want to wrap past the gain more muscle mass. And he told him to go fuck off. He's like, no, I'm not doing that. Like, when we do the studio's like, no, I'm not doing that. And I was happy that he put his foot down because I think how his body looks is fine. And I feel was shit on him. I feel shit on him like, oh well, he's like the punchy vampire guy. I'm like, dude, he's lost a lot of weight and put on a lot of muscle for the role at all. Like, I don't think he needs to be pushed to put more on. Like, he's doing the best that he can. And
Not to mention,
Yeah. That's also a prime example. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Pattinson has incredible range, and everybody only knows him as the Twilight guy. But if you've seen his shit past Twilight, you'll see this guy's got
It's good stuff.
He better. Hey, all I know is he better not fuck up Batman, because he fucks up Batman.
No.
I'm burning. Hey, I'm burning this shit down. I am burning this shit down. If you fuck. No, I'm playing.
I'll tell you a prime example. That's a prime example of the point I made about, you don't have to be a fitness model to be a superhero. As long as you have just enough shape to move in the costume and move into the character. Look, the costume department did their job, aka Batman did his job. His suit looks fire. That new bat suit looks rugged.
You know, my
Like-
favorite bat suit, I would have to admit, it was Ben Affleck's Batman suit and the apocalyptic war when they was fighting the
Yes.
the Batman suit in the desert. That shit is the baddest Batman outfit I ever seen on any Batman. I like
My
that.
friend Dave wants to cosplay. Is like, why do you apocalypse Batman? Will you be my apocalyptic Catwoman? Like, say less, let's go, motherfucker.
That's dope. So y'all make me want to get into this like series because like my thing is I like this like world of like you don't even have to really be nerdy to be a cosplayer, but like kind of do. And I like because I like the horror conventions. I like the conventions. I like the energy with people in conventions and stuff. Everybody's nice. It's fun. The parties are dope. If you're like everybody's going out of town and everybody goes to the hotel party, drink party, and throw ideas back and forth and shit like that. The cosplay scene, people don't realize like there's a you ever heard of Akon?
Yeah.
Super big anime convention.
Yeah.
It's one in Texas, out here in Texas. And it's all their anime, they're nerdy, but they have the biggest fucking parties anywhere. Like, it's crazy. People are like, oh man, these nerds are fucking having a blast.
They go wow. Stokes 88, I'm sorry.
Party people.
Yes, they are. Yes, we are. I'm saying they are. No, yes, we are.
we are a freaking beast of animals that can throw down on party circuit, okay? Don't play with cosplayers. They crazy.
Oh yeah, they also are crazy. Yeah, I like it though. Like the crazy, like I like though.
Yeah, we were at C2E2, which is the biggest convention in Chicago, and so we're part of an organization in Chicago called Cosplay Meetup Chicago, which is a gateway, really good organization for people in Chicago area to, if they want to start cosplaying for the first time, to actually get photo shot in front of photographers for the first time, getting to know them, meet photographers, network with other cosplayers, and it's a great entry. And I was gonna mention to you, brother, you wanted to bring OCs.
Yes, let's get to that conversation.
One of our administrative leaders, Megan, she goes by the name Morgan Moonstone, which is the name of her Harry Potter OC. So whenever she doesn't whenever she doesn't have a cosplay she wants to go for, she'll default on this really like sweet looking but kind of authoritative Hufflepuff that she'll always bring to all these meetups, and that is
you always find her easier.
Exactly, that is her OC. Morgan Moonstone is her actual Harry Potter OC that you would not know unless you talk to her, you met her, and you're like, whoa, this is a character. That's awesome. To prove the second point, man, we were doing an after party for C2E2 with that organization, and we closed the bar.
Oh, see?
We went nuts because that the after party had a cosplay contest where the only rule was have as much fun as you can. Wait, judging your craftsmanship, just go buck. We had a karaoke machine on set. We had trivia to start things off while everyone was eating and drinking. By the time we were in karaoke mode, party was going nuts. And that was a Friday night party.
That's dope. Does anybody else? All right, here's a couple things we're gonna do. We're gonna keep chatting. Y'all know how we do it. If you have a question you want to ask anybody on here, make sure you highlight the message. If you're on Twitch, if you're on YouTube, just say it like in all caps or something so we know you're asking the question. So and also I got a question while you're asking questions. Anybody else in the chat cosplayers? Because I would like to get to know you more. And since everybody say I look like, see, I don't know the guy Papa whoever.
Shango.
I don't know who that is. I don't know who he is. And people always tell me, but like I always like want to introduce my character so y'all know who I am.
There you go. Bring it.
Hello, everybody. My throat. I've been doing too much. I am Darkness, witch doctor of your heart and your soul. I will take all your troubles away at a price. You don't want no more stress? You want to do less? You want to get all rid of this mess? I'm the doctor for you. Come to the house of darkness. Let me make sure I press the button correctly.
Welcome
Where's the clip?
to the house of
Also,
darkness.
your question about a cosplay I want to do that I'm like intimidated by, I really want to do the Crooked Man.
Oh, why is that not a movie yet? Why is that movie? I didn't like The Nun. I do like The Conjuring, but the Crooked Man, he needs his own movie. I thought he was the coolest, creepiest character of the whole thing. And when I saw him, it was very brief in the movie, but I was like, we need that movie.
It scared the shit out of me, but they are making the movie. I heard rumors they are going to make it into a movie. But a girl I follow in California, she did a Crooked Man. She made the whole cast herself, did stilts and everything. I was like, dude, now like I want to go do this. Like this is like really badass. Like there's no way how I'm able to do it. But like it's a goal of mine to one day try to do it because it just looks so cool. My other goal is to redo my pyramid head, but have him on stilts or like on taller platform boots.
The pyramid head is wild.
I've seen some of that shit. It's crazy. That's a lot, right?
It's heavy a little bit. The helmet's a little awkward to wear, and the sword is a bitch to carry some days. But I think being asked to breathe attention, I haven't yet because it's a lot of people and I can't see at all in it. But B, if I were to do it, I'm gonna need him to like legit just as a security guard.
I'd have to be a little handler, yes.
Ooh, we got our first question.
So pyramid head is pure handling necessary.
Yeah. You know one of the coolest cosplays I've seen is somebody did Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. It was fucking huge as fuck. It was at a college, and they won the contest, and found out it was just a little girl, a little chick. And I was like, how the fuck did you make it work? I don't know. I don't have questions, but I was like, it was the craziest, creepiest shit you ever seen, and I love that shit.
I can imagine.
Questions is what was your first cosplays? Mine was Harley Quinn from the Suicide Squad franchise. I dyed my hair for it, and never again will I do that. I dyed my hair for a whole year. And in between that year, I just strip it out constantly for wedding shoots. I was doing like wedding modeling. God, was it? But I had the dedication. I got a front cover as Harley Quinn. I was like, yeah, I got a front cover magazine for this cosplay. I put a lot of time and effort into. So that was my first one. And my first shoot as her too, when I did like with the Joker, was a shit show. Never again, because the Joker I was with was a jackass.
And you live and you learn. Troy, what was your first?
Ironically, when prior to us ever meeting, mine was from Suicide Squad. Ironically. So, you want to talk about piecemeal? You want to talk about like stratagem stuff together last minute? So, I go and find
your mic's cutting out.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Your mic was cutting out a little bit.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so you want piecemeal? My own dress pants, my own dress shoes, suspenders from Walmart, a dress shirt from H&M, green spray dye I got out of Walgreens. And
again.
then the freaking person had to teach me what makeup to use for that version of Joker, which wasn't white clown makeup, it was porcelain white makeup. So it wasn't like that super stark white. And then I had to learn from YouTube videos how to remove my eyebrows without shaving my eyebrows.
Oh shit.
That was, if I remember the process right, Elmer glue stick, Elmer school glue, all my brows. But I forgot what I bonded it with. I powdered and then foundation over it. And then I had to like hand draw all my tattoos, the damage tattoo.
That's crazy.
And then I hop in there and that was Wizard World 3-4 years ago, and LobbyCon that, and that was the beginning of this craziness.
That's fucking dope. I can't even imagine touching my beauties. Like I can't. I almost thought about dyeing them. I was like, I'm never touching. Like
There's me over here dyeing my brows every other week. Dyeing my hair.
The hair, maybe, bro.
I'm not fucking my shit up. How about Dreams? Dreams, what was your very first cosplay?
My first cosplay was Noctis Lucius Kylum from Final Fantasy 15. I absolutely adore the Crown Prince. That is like my soulmate in video games because like I vibe with that character so much that I was like, I want to cosplay this guy so bad, but like I was like so terrified to do it. But like I said, my group of friends totally kept pushing me into the direction. They're like, we're gonna go do it. We're gonna do it. I got my shorts from Walmart. I bought like my boots from like this crazy ass local DSW store. I was like,
DSW is dope.
I don't work on it. No, they're like, go to DSW. We're gonna get you some shoes. I ordered the shirt. And then my friend, one of my best friends, actually made the jacket out of pleather. Like she built the jacket completely, and I was just like, love with that jacket. I still own it to this day. He's currently retired because I wore him for 3 years straight. But like for certain people, I would totally bring him back out, like full crossplay. Like you won't even know. But I absolutely adore that costume. I love that character. He's like everything to me. He's why I named myself the way I did for streams, everything. It's all correlated to this one character who brought me out of my whole shell and like changed the entire world. So
when the kids are away, do you make your husband dress up as the character?
No, my husband actually refuses to cosplay. I have a full-blown normie for a husband.
He's so weird. He's weird. Now we're normal now, and he's weird. No,
he loves to see what I do, and the kids can see. The kids have seen what I do, but he's just like, he looks at me and he's like, I can't do it. But now that he's like shaved his head recently, like come to terms with the family curse of losing his hair at a young age, he looks at me and he goes, you know, I could be Fester Adams. I was like, oh, can I be Debbie?
That'd be dope.
So like we're inching towards Fester and Debbie now, and I'm like, yes,
that's fun. Like, my dad was here on the balding gene too, so I remember as a kid, he's like put like different hair products in like a plastic bag over it and go to bed with it. My dad, how you do? He's like, I don't want to go bald. My hair's already thin enough. What the hell? He's like, we told Grandpa. Grandpa's bald. I'm like, okay, and Grandpa was okay with the dad. He just started shaving it. He accepted he was gonna be bald at 50. He's like, whatever, I'm bald. Fuck it. My dad though is so paranoid. He's like, Alex, I can't go bald. I'm like, why not? He's like, I have a cone head. I'm like, what do you mean a cone head? He's like, yeah, it's Alex. I have a cone head. He's like, no one can see. He's like, the hair covers it. I'm like,
that's funny.
Okay, Dad. Like, if you see a picture of my dad, it's the funniest thing. He's so paranoid. I was like, if I blow my hair, like, I have a cone head. No girl's gonna want to sleep with me again. No girl's gonna be able to near me. My dad, you'll probably still get girls. Like, no, I won't. I'm like, this is my dad.
Just tell him that he don't see. This is one thing I learned about using like my body flaws. Like, I hope we don't get too graphic, but he could have said something like, "Hey, the cone head, that point, girl, trust me, that's aerodynamic." You know what I'm saying? And one thing I used to say back in the day, because like my teeth are all fucked up and crooked, I say that's more space for my tongue to move around. So just letting you know, just letting you know why.
I love how we're side skirting the TOS over here, man. Everybody's skating it.
Yeah, I know how to like get on the edge and then like not go over. Like I like peek and then like nah, I'll turn around.
What's even funnier, I'll have guys like come ask me like personal question about my sex life, and I was like, dude, you know, I'm a sex minor. Like I minored in sex studies. Like, come on, bring the sexual questions on. It got even better. I have guys, girlfriends like, hey, so like, how can I last longer in bed? I'm like, shouldn't you tell your girlfriends? Like, well, you minored in sex, like you know, right? I'm like, is it okay to have this conversation? Like, is your girlfriend gonna see to get like pissed at me? So like, I'm still helping. Like, all right, you want to do the A, B, C, and D, and then, you know, these aren't working, then maybe go talk to your doctor. It was the funniest thing ever, though. Because there are band members, too, from, like, bands I've shot, and like, oh, I'm going to go to Alice, and she's trying to sex. I'm like, okay. And the worst
Alex told me how to do this.
And to get better, I have really good game with guys. Like, guys, it's easy, but girls, I suck talking to girls. I'm awful at, like, trying to flirt with a woman. He'll tell you it's funny to watch. Like, it's really just awkward. It's like, is she gay? Is she not mature? Like,
the only bisexual is the fact that a guy like me actually has a chance. And we were actually talking about this pre-stream.
Yeah.
I'm very generalizing when it comes to LGBTQ, but like the big stereotype is with bisexual girls, their tastes in guys are more diverse.
Like the golden retriever gamer guys.
Yeah. So bisexual girls love what stereotypical toxic masculinity wouldn't declare attractive. So like you know, the fellas thinking you gotta be very hyper masculine to actually attract, you know, a woman, but like a bisexual woman, their tastes in men have a lot more variance. So the whole shit fact is like when there's a bi woman around, fellas, all the fellas, we got chances.
Hey bros, don't give up.
You got a chance.
Don't freaking give up, man.
Yeah, don't be weird, but don't give up. and you'll get
Yeah,
yours.
don't fucking be weird though. Don't fuck it up for the rest of us, you weird motherfuckers.
Yeah, don't be creepy, okay? You'll get your shot.
I had those one cosplayer guy who's really sweet. He's like, you're so great, all sorts of stuff. And then he's got just creepy and just stalkerish, and like he wouldn't take no for it as an answer. And he would buy me stuff like my whole Persephone costume for my little Olympus for my underworld gown. He bought me the whole outfit. And was trying to give me. He's like, what cons are you going to? I'm like, well, why? He's like, well, I want to come just admire your beauty and just stare at you. I'm like, this is not how you
Run.
get it.
At this point, this is where you run.
If your crush has an Amazon wish list, you ain't gonna buy her love with it. Don't go there.
All right, here. So,
Yeah.
That's
really what it was. So this,
I want to talk about this real quick because, like, this is where I hope y'all didn't hear me fart. This is why I want to talk about this because this is where I get into a point, like, because I'm on other podcasts and we have these conversations about like shit like this, like especially like interactions between men and women or whatever, right? And here's the thing: women don't take shit from people if you don't plan on anything else more happening, because these guys, when they're giving you something, there's a equivalent exchange they want from that. They're gonna want some extra time, more than just conversation. And this is one thing I tell women, like, don't fuck with them, don't tease them, because that's when they end up aggressive and weird and shit happens, and it's not their fault. It's not the woman's fault or the guy's fault or whoever's fault it is, but don't put yourself in a situation like that, because it's dangerous, and these fucking people are weird and off in their brains. And so I always tell people, like, because I know I've had a lot of homegirls. Oh, hey bro, what's up sis, what's going on? Yeah, this dude buy me this and this and this, but he just want all this shit. Well, what's the problem? Well, I'm just not into him like that. Why are you taking anything at all? What the fuck?
I was seeing someone, I have a boyfriend, and he's like, well, does your boyfriend ever buy you stuff? I'm like, he does buy me stuff.
I don't buy her cosplay stuff all the time. I buy her boyfriend stuff. I buy us lunch. I buy small gifts.
The lights are on.
Stuffed animals.
Help me pay for studio time for studio shoots when we do those together. Our Spider-Man shoot was in the rain room, and it cost about $80 for 2 hours.
Oh, we'll tell you that story later, but that's a freaking we paid for a stunt. Like a Spider-Man stunt.
Can you come pay for the studio? I bought you the costumes. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I can do that. So we do like different trails like that. So when the guy asked, I was like kind of pissed off. And I told him too, my background cosplay, for example, my best friend made it for me. I couldn't afford the whole thing. My friend Patrick helped chipped in. My best friend Jason helped chipped in. My dad's girlfriend chipped in. I was like, I told you, I'm like, listen, I'm like, Tori does help me buy things, like he does. I'm like, but also I have friends and like cosplay friends and just like family who also help chip in with them. Like, that's why I made an Amazon wish list. I'm like, I don't think it's appropriate for me asking why he doesn't pay for my cosplay stuff. Like, I mean, Amazon wish list just to get extra help here and there. I'm like, it gets expensive.
Yeah. Now, if you got a wish list, that's different. But if you have something set up, that's like you have an Amazon wish list or something, and people buy you stuff and then they want something, that's different. Like, if he's like, hey, baby girl, what's up? You know what I'm talking about? Hey, what you need? I need to
buy you a prop.
Yeah, exactly.
I think what it really comes down to when it comes to whole, like, having the wish list as a cosplayer, it's really important to constantly reinforce and establish your boundaries.
Boundaries, 2022. Yes.
If you're in a committed relationship, don't be afraid to talk about that. That way people see, oh, well, she's really into her significant other. On my streams, I always talk about my husband. Why? Because I'm really, really into this dude, okay? He doesn't pay for my cosplay stuff. Why? Because he's like, that's your hobby. That's something you pour money into. I want to sit there and help you with your gaming habit, your freaking collector's habit. I help you with, the bills, the kids. You want to go on date nights. You want nice gifts for Valentine's Day or wedding anniversary. Like, he's into that kind of stuff. So he's not going to sit there and pour money into my hobby because I don't pour money into his hobbies. We made that rule with each other. So, like, when I decided to get into cosplay, get into streaming, it's really important that you have boundaries. Just because you're buying stuff for me does not mean you are entitled to that extra time, that extra access. Like, you're supporting the cause, but that's about as far as I'm letting you in. I appreciate that support. I appreciate that love. And I appreciate you wanting to help build my brand, but that does not mean that I'm going to sit there and get in your pants and I'm not going to give you what you're looking for. So if you're looking for that kind of content, there are plenty of cosplayers and plenty of people out there who will cater to that, but not all of us are into that kind of thing.
Hey, whatever. Hey, bro. Whatever you want to buy me. Hey, bro. You want a little shoulder? You want a little shoulder? Like what? Hey, I buy whatever you want for me. I will give it to you.
I'm saying that her because she jokes about this all the time. Like, Troy, I made a Ko-fi. Why don't you make an OnlyFans? I'm like, I got a Ko-fi for upgrading the rig here for streaming and for maybe a couple cosplays. And I'd like to thank Superhero Forge, my online training business, pays for a little bit of the cosplay stuff. I don't know if I could be I don't know if it could be a fantasy provider for my cosplay. I don't know if my hobby's that deep.
It's only because everyone I ever meets him like, oh, is Troy bisexual? I'm like, no, he's straight. Like, well, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. And then he was like, gay. I seen him like, Troy, you should profit off of this. I'm just telling you now. Like,
I'm not divergent off a sexual orientation I don't have.
You know.
Like I'm getting salty those of that
You can
spectrum.
still go just post these dark pictures.
I'm not gonna tease you guys.
But like, it gets even better. There's another guy who bought me my full Christmas Black Cat outfit, and like him and I are friends now. Like, we just talk here and there on occasion. He's like, hey, can I help you buy this? I'm like, yeah, of course. And like, he's like, hey, how's your weekend? I'm like, it's going good. Like, we just kind of talk here and there. Like, I told him like I'm fine with this. He's the person in the picture. He doesn't try to overstep boundaries. It's really nice. There's another guy who I became friends with who's like a simp. He loves slave labor. He's like, well, can I pay for like your slave labor? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. He was like, I sent a whole gallery of like 25 photos, like professional ones my friend Jason did. He $40 for it. I told him like, I would go lower. He's like, no, I'll give you 40. That's totally fine. I'm like, okay. And then he bought my whole Google Doc like photos folder of like 300, 500 photos of slave labor I had on the beach, and they're not all good. Some are good, some are just. I think the stupidest things ever in them. Like you can just tell, like I was fucking cold.
She has a TikTok of her dirt faces and
I need friends like this.
Liz on there.
How do I get those kind of friends? Teach me.
Because my slave, like, I posted the photo on Instagram, it got 300 likes almost, and he just found me that way. I started talking. He's like, do you have any other slave content? I'm like, I have a lot. He's like, I'll pay for it. I'm like, okay. And like, he's been super sweet. He's like, oh, you have a glorious body. He's like, oh, you're so beautiful. I'm like, I approve of this. Like, he's like, oh, how's your partner doing? I'm like, oh, he's doing good. Like, nothing's ever gotten weird. I was still like, hey, Kurt said hi. He's like, oh, tell him I said hi too. Like,
okay.
It got weird. Like, you're like,
Kurt, what's up, bro?
Part of it is just once again, it's the boundary. So Kurt knows kind of where he's at in the grand scheme of things. He's trying to overstep it. He says hi to me, so I'm like, "What's up? What's up, bro? Thank you for all the support you've been throwing our way."
Yeah, because he get punched in the face.
Keep in mind, like if there was a way, if money was straight up no object, and these cosplayer friends needed support, and money was no damn object, I would make it rain. I would make it rain in 5 seconds flat with no ulterior motive. I'll be like, oh, yo, who needs a new hat? And let's go. Sorry.
Like,
especially that mom friend. It's like if money was not a problem for all of your brilliant, beautiful ideas, yes, I would give you everything.
Yes.
It's too like on the side, it's like a fun like side hustle. I do like sexy cosplay, so I do like Scarlet Witch in a bodysuit, her cape on, and like I mean it's sexier, like spread like nothing showing. And Kurt subscribed to OnlyFans, like I don't want to see you like naked. Like I subscribed to like help give you some like extra dough. I'm like, dude, thank you. Like I needed that. Like that was really nice of you. And like a few of my best friends, my friend Jason, he's like, I started your OnlyFans and we're friends. Like I don't mind helping you out, dude. I'm like, this is like what I do.
The fun is just like seeing how many people have subscribed to their OnlyFans, and we're actually just friends, and you're like, just support, right? I'm like, yeah.
And like people are always like, well, it's Troy. He's even OnlyFans. I'm like, dude, he helps me get content for OnlyFans. Like he's like, hey, you should do like.
I'm on the camera.
Okay, and he also subscribed to my OnlyFans out a little bit. I'm like, supportiveness, and like I've had friends too who are like married, like, oh, I want to support you, but I don't feel comfortable doing OnlyFans. My wife might see it. I'm like, oh, dude, I have a Ko-fi too and a Patreon. You can go support me there. So some of my friends will go do that instead. So I just be like, I'm a fantasy provider, but only on OnlyFans. If you want a fantasy, you go to my OnlyFans. If you want to support me, you can do one of 3 links I have for you.
Anybody, mo.
And I think that's the very big important thing is always, no matter what you're doing, is knowing the boundaries where it is. Because if we're realistic, and this is just my vibes in my opinion, you are attractive as fuck. Like who wouldn't say that shit? Like, you know, whatever. But it is what it is. You know, it is what it is, and we all know that. I mean, we all know that. But and I'm not saying like they're doing it because you actually are a very sweet person. You're talented. You're creative. You deserve all of it. But these fucking dudes, you guys, you know what the fuck you really want. But I can respect a guy that can be honest and be like, hey, I'm attracted to you. If I ever like, if these guys ever had an opportunity, if Troy was like, you know what, whatever, fuck it, they would want to be with you. But and they're honest about it. If they're honest about it, not just saying, you know what, I'm just supporting you, we're friends. What that is true. But also, if they had a chance, they would. Like, I've had homegirls like growing up quite often, and I've never was the guy to cross over unless I was kind of drunk or something, and I never really crossed over. But real shit, being a guy, if I had a chance, I would have fucked the shit out of them. I would have beat the brakes off their ass. But there's the boundaries. That's the boundaries that a respectable guy, guys, you can have an attraction to somebody and not even do anything. I've been attracted to a lot of people that were attracted to me and still just like, nah. It's deeper than that when it comes to like that thing. So, but yeah, these guys, they know what they're doing, and as long as they keep those boundaries, I think everybody's dope and cool with that shit. What up, Perp?
My friend Jason's wife just started OnlyFans. He's like asking questions like, hey, what should you do about this stuff? Like, you know, do you have any tips and tricks? I'm like, dude, here you go. You know, I like helped them out too. Like, I love them as a couple. And Jason and his wife are very open with their marriage. Like, oh, we have an open relationship. I'm like, whatever works for you guys. And Jason's like, you know, we didn't talk about it. His wife is very hot. I can admit that. I'm like, dude, your wife's hot as fuck. He's like, thank you. He's like, I scored really well. I'm like, dude, like, if you guys like ever want a third person, then I just come bang your wife. He's like, yes, you can. I'm like, fuck. So we always get a laugh out of it.
It's like, catch me on the right day.
Like, her and I became really good friends actually, and like she started modeling, so I like, help her like modeling poses, like modeling outfits, like throwing things together. And like for OnlyFans, like, dude, if you have any questions, like come give me a question. Like, we're cross promote together. Like, we became like a really close like friend group. And it's like the best part is I met Jason through concert photography, and then COVID hit, so his wife got into modeling too. And we got closer as friends. And then, you know, Troy's taught, I think you've talked to Jason, maybe once or twice.
Yeah, once or twice, yeah, he's cool dude.
And then, you know, I have like other friends who, like my friend Jay and his wife, she wanted to start one too, because COVID time. So I was like, I'll come help you too. So like, it's become like a fun group thing where like all these friends I made through contact are all husbands, like, don't watch when they go do it. I'm like, I'll come help your wife. Like, I'm free, I'm Lord. So,
see, and that's the amazing part. Like, having y'all know what your relationship is, you know, the outside forces of what they're gonna try to do, but like Troy's confidence is, I can definitely see it in him. He's like, man, whatever, bro. I got this, bro.
This is
like,
fun.
I got this, bro.
Fun. Again, it's, you know, as old cliche goes, everything is content. So a lot of these conversations we've had,
everything is fucking content.
We literally talked about stuff like this on stream over like playing Mario Party. We'll just pop the camera on and we'll shoot the stuff while she's, you know, whooping my ass in kart because she knows how to drift. I don't still.
Fuck that game, by the way. Mario Kart? Yeah. I can't figure it out.
She whooped my ass in Mario Kart. Party, we split the difference. Most of the time you've been winning a lot. You've been hot as of late. I've had my wins off screen, but like we'll just start talking about these weird stories on stream about, you know, like not just cosplay, but, you know, the world of fan support, let's just say. And weird friends and good friends and all that.
And like sometimes I'm like, oh, if I get really creepy DMs, so I have to go answer them for me. I'm like, hey, can you go respond?
Exactly. I think a lot of people should do it. Just like, here's the DMs. Here, read them. Here you go. You read the DMs. You talk to them. Right?
Oh, yeah, no, you're like, sorry, go do it this person. I'll really do it today. It's like, okay. I guess.
Oh, we got a question up here.
Oh, here we go. How do you decide your next cosplay? I'm gonna start with Dreams on this. Let's see what Dreams. How would you start your next cosplay? We only had 2 questions, so this is dope.
Oh, my next cosplay is currently being built. It is the most beautiful fucking. I've ever seen. I can't wait to wear it, and I can't wait to show everybody because it is of my favorite girl from Final Fantasy VII. It is a Wall Market Tifa ball gown with a punk rock like flair to it. I can't wait to put that shit on. Just watching the build is absolutely mind-blowing. Makes me want to cry. Can't wait. I'm like, oh my god, I just want to wear it.
Are you gonna wear it on your stream? Where can people see that at?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to wear it on stream, to be honest. I probably will just because I really want to just show everybody because I've been loving the making of it. So it's like, I want to show you guys the finished product. So, like, there's that. But also, like, because my home con is usually in the summertime, the dress is being built for a summer con. So, like, I can't wait to go to that con. I've already, like, started talking to, like, the guy that takes most of my photos. And I'm like, Tony, I have something big coming, and I need you to take the photos. Just take the photos.
Heck yeah.
So keep in mind,
Oh wait, I'm just like, take the photos. He's just like, say when. Calm down.
Take the fucking photo. You hear me?
He's like, it's okay. Just say when. I got you. Don't worry. Just you gotta tell me when.
That's funny.
the funny part is you mentioned Dreams, how it's like a summer cosplay. It's built for summer. That's really the answer. The biggest answer to the question, at least on our end, is adapted to seasons because we're Chicago based.
Yeah,
we get all 4 seasons and we get them in a very extreme fashion. So April's are freaking winter. April's are winter, but with no snow. It's rain. Summers are hot as balls. Fall, you get one little window of the most beautiful leaves, and then jumps right to winter. And we're always, Alex and I are always organizing cosplays based on season because
smart.
I know, just kind of go with the flow, man. I'm
Fucking
like,
smart.
let's go shoot something in the snow. Like, oh, what is it? I'm like, Catwoman, let's go, bitches. And like, you're gonna put your tits off. I'm like, it's fine. Like, one time I did my original character, Lucifer Morningstar, in the snow. It was like 10 degrees out, snowing coming down. Everyone's shivering. The models are shivering. I'm sitting there like, this is fine. This is normal. I feel like this is not normal. I'm like, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, typically I have to be voice of reason as far as logisticals go. You know, like Alex has a 50-mile-per-hour enthusiasm when it comes to this hobby. It's terrific, and I'm the one that has to be the old fart, being like, "Yo, wait, hold on, let's think this out. Let's think over this."
yeah.
That's the balance, though. You gotta have that balance, or you ever spend too much money on some shit, and you be like, "Well, now where we gonna live at?"
I made a critical mistake when I was planning a cosplay for Katsucon one year. It was right before the pandemic hit. So it was the Katsucon before COVID shut the country down. And I was just like, okay, so we're going to Katsucon. I want to wear Daenerys Targaryen. I want to be the Khaleesi, and I want one of her summer dresses. It's the one she wears in season 6. I love this dress. I love this design. Let's build it. So we built it, and it's like, oh, Dreams, by the way, you know this is kind of a thin dress. Oh, no, it's okay. It's the middle of February, Dreams. No. This is fine. I'm going to wear it. We're totally going to put the shit on. I put it on, and I'm like, I feel elegant. I feel regal. And that's inside the hotel room. And the minute I stepped outside, I went, what the fuck was I thinking?
That's how it goes, though. Like, we're seeing Tweety this year, my best friend made Batgirl. I was like, oh, it's perfect. Like, wintertime, you know.
Yeah.
It's like lots of shit.
I'm at the waterfront, and like my friend is taking pictures. It's just like, you're freezing. You're like shivering. I'm like, can we just take the picture? It's okay. You won't be able to stop the shot. It's okay. Just snap the photo. We're just it's like pose, okay. Regal, elegant, pose, okay. All right, you want to move to the... Please, can I have a coat?
And see, that's Troy and I, we went to a meetup in July, and my best friend David went Batman. I came as Catwoman, Troy came as Robin. We're all like in like sleeves and pants. Batman's in this big bulky outfit. I'm in a leather outfit. Troy's in like his long sleeves and tunic, I guess.
Yeah.
And everyone's just walking like, oh, they're gonna die today. It was like the first day. It's like 90 degrees out. They found me on the ground in cement, just laying there in the shade, saying, "Leave me alone."
I'm dying now.
The concrete was cool. That's why.
I don't like this anymore. I want to go home. I'm done.
Okay. So,
This is not for me.
So bad.
Oh, the worst battle damage, freeze your balls off story. I think we gotta have the Finally Tell the Spider-Man story.
Oh my god, it's another winner.
From the photo shoot I've seen on your Instagram, where y'all actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta tell the story now. It's story time. That one.
in the summertime for Mario, I was doing a Spider-Man shoot. I was like, dude, I want to do Spider-Man, but I want to do the kissing scene. Like, that's the one scene I want. Because as a kid, I loved Tobey Maguire. He's my favorite Spider-Man. No offense to the other ones, but Tobey Maguire, he's the OG. He's my favorite. I love the suit. I love him. Grew up with him. So my friend was like, dude, we should get a ladder and get like a watering can and let's make the rain scene that way. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I want like legit rain scene. Like, I want to like fucking pour rain. He's like, well, how the fuck are we gonna do that? I'm like, I'll figure it out. So in March of 2021, I went to the studio to go do some boudoir content, like slave labor content, in a blackout room. And I was talking to the person. I'm like, hey, in LA, the studio you guys have is in LA too. Like, do you have a rain room there? I guess we're gonna get a rain room here. Like, we are. I'm like, you are? Like, yeah, summertime, springtime, maybe the fall we'll have a rain room here. I'm like, good. It's good enough to know. November rolls around to get the rain room. I'm like, the time. So I'm like, Troy, you're gonna hang us down on the ladder. He's like, excuse me. I'm like, you're gonna hang us down on the ladder. And Spider-Man's like, well, I want to do the Iron Spider. I'm like, that's stupid. You're gonna do Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So I buy the suit. I get it express shipped here. He wears the suit. We get to the studio. They have a ladder there. I told him, like, hand me a ladder. I'm like, oh, he's a little tiny. I'm like, no, I need a tall, like, 8-foot ladder. So they get the ladder on this platform for the rain. And then I make Troy go on the ladder. We have 2 photographers holding Troy down on the ladder. Another photographer off the stage taking pictures of him. Me on the ground on my knees, I'm too tall and he's too short. So I get on my knees as Mary Jane and we do the kissing scene. He had to do it 4 times because the second photographer messed up their shot. Like, well, can we get a redo?
You're fired! You're fucking fired! That's what I would have said.
So can I finish that part? Okay, so the rain room was designed originally as like as you said, it was a.
Hey, hold on real quick.
Right? It was just black walls.
We just got a raid. We just got a fucking raid. Sorry guys.
So there's piping. Speaking of making a raid, did we get a raid?
Yeah, we just got a raid.
We made a raid.
Mystified motherfucking gaming in here with a raid. What up, bro? Let's go ahead and get that raid video going real quick. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but hey, when these raids come in,
let's pop that raid video.
Turn the fuck up, Mystified motherfucking gaming in here. This guy's super fucking dope. I got to go hang out on his stream the other day on his podcast, and he had freaking he has celebrities on his podcast that come in there, and it's so dope because I don't know if you do the voice work for the characters, but whoever he has on there, I don't know if he does the voice. Y'all gotta go check it out. It's fucking hilarious. It's dope. And it's great energy. He does game nights as well. It's great energy. So we're going to go ahead and show you some love real quick, bro. Thank you for the raid, man.
Love.
Y'all made me feel like y'all actually like me with these raids, like the last 2 streams. It's never happened before.
Left, right, and center. It's amazing.
I would cry, but I already sweated all out wearing all this shit. Oh yeah, he does the voices. He's 420 friendly. I believe you do music too, right? This guy's talented as fuck. He's dope. He's in our age range. 3 of us out of the 4 of us here. You know what I mean? Isn't it cool that? Please, y'all, go follow him. Hit that link, y'all. It takes a little bit of energy and fucking time just to get your finger. Everybody with me right now. You got your finger on your phone or you got your mouse, all right? We're going to slide it over. You're going to click that link. Boom. There's a little purple thing on the side. It says follow with a heart on it. A heart means love, right? Purple is the universal world color. Purple is the color of the universe. You click that and it's going to say you followed them. And that's all you got to do. So easy. Everybody you seen on here that rated, hit that button. Show them some love, please. You ain't gotta send me no tips. You ain't gotta send me no bits. I mean, you could. That'd be dope. But I want you to go support these people right here because that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. You know what I mean?
What's up? Yeah, that's what's up. Wait. Over. Oh.
Bam.
The rain room? Oh, the upside down rain room? Oh,
yeah, let's get back to that shit because that shit was crazy.
Okay, so
you almost died, right?
3 photographers, 2 of them. One had to hold my legs because it was hooked on the last rung of the ladder, which hurt like a bitch. Like, the crook of your knee was digging in both my crooks of my knees were digging in the metal. And the dude was holding it up. And then another dude was anchoring the ladder so it wouldn't tip. And then the rain was created by a bunch of pipes and sprinklers. and there's
really?
switches on what type of rain we're gonna get. So all of a sudden, switches hit, cold ass water on the both of us. She's soaking through this one. This wig, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the one you're wearing. Soaking through this wig, soaking through your MJ outfit. I'm getting myself doused. I can't see jack squat because those Spider-Man masks. You can't see anything out of those things.
And I'm boring. So he tried to put the mask above his like, no,
Yeah.
motherfucker. He had to put it over the
mouth. Yeah, over the because
got waterboarded. So
Yeah.
you had to get waterboarded.
So basically,
You
my
got
only way to breathe-
waterboarded? Low key.
Yeah, my only way of breathing would have been through the nose because, you know, she was kissing me. So, you know, she ain't gonna breathe into my mouth. So, and then the face mask is all wet because it's getting waterlogged. So I'm freaking drowning upside down while she's making out with me for 30 seconds at a time. And I'm like,
and she's all like passionate and shit, and you're like,
yeah,
like
get
I'm
all
fucking
sultry.
dying.
And I swear to God, from my toes to my neck, every muscle was tense because I'm trying to hold myself upside down. So my abs are buzzed, my legs are clocking out, my arms are grabbing onto the side of the ladder to better support it, so it's not going to be all abs all the time because I got to do 4 of these takes. And then after 30 seconds, I'm like, I got to get up. And I'm rolling myself back up to top position. And then I got to go back down again and repeat the process because we had 3 photographers and they all had to rotate positions. Joke's on them, they got waterboarded too, though.
So it's like people don't realize what people go through for a perfect fucking shot. Like, yo, yeah, that was way more intense than I thought it would be. I don't want to die for this shit, but like sometimes you gotta try.
Worst part is I do have a little bit of a fear of heights, so like I had this whole like freaking nightmare scenario of me slipping and just basically pile driving myself on the black floor. I don't know if I am.
It's easy.
Yeah, she just chills. I was like, let me kiss you. I'm like,
Like in my mind, like, oh, it's like the monkey bars. You know, you can't sit on monkey bars all the time. Like it's just like the same thing. It's easy as fuck. He's like, no, it's not. I'm like, no, it is. Like if you think about like one of those American Ninja Warrior that does always hang upside down things, I'm like, it's easy as shit. You know, he's got it. You know?
Upside down. I wish it was there, but thing is, we couldn't really hang anything upside down or anything off the ceiling because what was on the ceiling was the sprinklers for the rain. So and those were like held up by wires and by not barbed wire, but it's not barbed wire, but like thicker wire. Yeah. And you couldn't hang anything up there or hang myself up off that. So I'm just ladder like this, like.
It was great though. It's on my Instagram. I go look at it. I made a little video of it. It was cool.
Guys,
And then for sewing question, I don't sew. I tried. I sucked. It's not my forte. But I have a best friend who made my cosplays. If you want, I can give you her Instagram, and she's the perfect person to ask. She had her bachelor's in historical fashion and makes cosplays for fun.
A lot of times, piecemeal. If you don't know how to sew, piecemeal the best you can.
Or buy from a cosplay website or like Etsy. I go to Etsy a lot. I can get that.
Etsyers can support you. You know, within budget, go to Etsy to get some support. I've bought full-on cosplays. I'd have to save some of my cosplays. I admit I'd have to save money and I'd have to use tax return money. But I'd get them and they'd be worth it. Like my Nightwing one, I've dreamed of a solid Nightwing cosplay for the past 2 years. The chance I had to get to cosplay Nightwing, a friend of mine wanted to cosplay Nightwing because he already had the cosplay for it. So I'm like, all right, fine. I'll order a Damian Wayne Robin cosplay instead. Okay. I am in my 30s and I'm a cosplay of brooding 15-year-old. Sure, why not? Oh God, he is 13. Wow. And but once the opportunity for the Nightwing showed up, I'm like, all right. Why hate on the greatest Robin? You know, they all great in their own ways.
So okay, who's everybody think is the greatest Robin? There's like 4 Robins, right?
Okay, keep in mind there was a scene in one of the Batman films where freaking Nightwing had to call up Batman to pick up his son,
Damian,
and then
crazy.
The thing is, like, Damian was beat up and tied up to a light pole, but Grayson was cut to high hell. So Nightwing barely won a one-on-one versus Damian.
People sleep on Tim Drake. Tim Drake is probably like the smartest of all of them.
I always forget about him. My boss
Tim Drake is they don't talk enough about him. He's literally like basically like Batman as far as like
he's
his
a prodigy child.
Yeah, his
is
strategic mind, it works kind of like Bruce's shit. Like, you know, probably less darker, but like Tim Drake is slept on. I think he needs a little bit more spotlight because he's a dope Robin that I would like to see a more story of. But hands down, Nightwing's definitely the best Robin.
There was there was some side storylines in DC Comics where I think this is before Rebirth, where Tim Drake found his way into Batman Beyond's future, and he had to replace Terry McGinnis as Batman.
Oh, I forgot about McGinnis. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So there was a chunk of Batman Beyond where Tim Drake was Batman, and I'm like, he deserved it. Finally got Batman. And of course, I don't judge that angle. I admit, parts of gaming cosplaying him was actually really fun because I found a foam. They call it a ninjata, which is a ninja sword. It's a straight ninja sword. Being able to throw that thing around while it's Robin is so dope. Like, I get it. A lot of Robins have either the sticks or the staff as a prop weapon, but Damien's having that ninja sword. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's even better though, because we did our family photo. We did the Batman, Catwoman, Damien. In fact, he was Catwoman. Batman, and I was like, oh my god, it's like that fucked up family photo. You know, you had your stepmom was like, yeah, I got the family to do this. You got broody teens, like, fuck this. You got Batman's like, I'm just here because I love my family. So I got Troy to do that, and my friend Jose, who shot the photo, was like, is Troy pissed at you? Like, he just seems really pissed. I'm like, no, dude, he's just acting. He's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. I promise you. And it was the funniest photos ever because I had this giant smile on my face. Dave was kind of like, yeah, I'm just here. Troy's like, I hate you.
So the two of the best photos of that was as we're preparing, we started getting into character a lot, and Alex started popping on with some weird jokes here and there, and I started being witty back because I'm still in Troy the boyfriend mode, and all of a sudden our cosplay friend David, who was Batman, he's like, Damien, it's your stepmom. I'm like, yes, father. And
that's funny.
It was really funny. And the worst part was, I was like, I want to do the JCPenney's, Macy's family photos, like the 80s ones, like, you know, the train, you know, the going high, middle, low. I want to, you know, the hands on our hips. Like, I want to make them as cheesy as I possibly fucking can because I am that person who loves the cheesy shit. So then recently, we have a bigger Bat family group now. I'm like, dude, next time I'm in town, we need to do like a full Bat family. Like, I want Talia there. I want a Red Hood. I want Tim Drake. I can find a Tim Drake. I want every Robin known to man to be there. So you do like the biggest,
the Bat family. You gotta have Barbara Gordon there. You even need the fucking Kate Kane bitch ass up in there. You know what I'm saying? I love Kate Kane though.
So shout out to my friend Celeste. So she did. When I did a Bat family photo shoot 2 years ago, pre-COVID, she did a Pride-themed Batwoman where she replaced the red that's in Batwoman's suit with two-tone, 3, 4, 5, 6-tone rainbow.
Interesting.
And the cape was also rainbow.
And the cape was also rainbow. It looked really, really good. And she was basically the Auntie Kate of that whole family. And you know what? Honestly, you need a Kate. You need. But see,
Kate Kane's already. That's crazy. Kate Kane character is a lesbian in the series and stuff. So that's dope.
Exactly. It's exactly why Celeste made her outfit rainbow based. It was because kind of pay tribute to that.
You know what would have been crazy too? If she did a like the same with the rainbow thing, but like just different shades of the red. Like that would have been crazy too. Like plans. Yeah, I got a question. I think no more. I don't know if anybody got a question. Real quick question to everybody. Dreams, I'm gonna go to you. We can come back around because this is interesting. Like this, we usually don't go this long, but I can talk about this shit all day. Appreciate the bits, my friend. So, crossing over to like a man doing a woman's character and a woman doing a man character. I feel like it's way more awesomely accepted in the cosplay community to do so. Nobody really judge it, and also being a different race. We talked about that earlier. I don't think we actually talked about it live, but have y'all even seen any instances where that was a problem for people, for a guy to be a girl to be a guy in the cosplay, or like a race of a character? Somebody can't be, you know, hey, I'm going to be Captain America, but Captain America's not black. Have y'all seen this bullshit before?
Well, now he is, but
I can actually say yes. I've seen it, and I still see it to this day. I know several cosplayers that still deal with that whole bullshit of just because they are black cosplayers, they cosplay white characters. They deal with bullshit like that. Oh, well, what's one that really like blows my mind to this day? Disney princesses. Apparently, if you cosplay, if you are a black woman and you cosplay anything that is not Tiana, they will like fucking come out of the woodwork. The trolls will come for you. They will come out of the woodwork. They'll be like, oh, well, Aurora isn't black. You're just the black Aurora. No, I know this one cosplayer. She lives in South Korea. She is a black cosplayer, and she cosplays Disney princesses. And she would not be afraid to pop the hell off in her comments and then just drag your ass through social media so she can show you how ignorant you sound, saying, oh, well, you're black, you can't cosplay these characters. She sees it a lot in the Tolkien community as well, because she loves Lord of the Rings, and she cosplays Galadriel, and she gets all kinds of shit for that too. But like, to this day, I still see it, especially as a Hispanic cosplayer myself. I see it with a lot of a lot of cosplayers who are minorities. So whether you be black or Hispanic, or even like some Asian characters, if they sit there with cosplaying like Attack on Titan characters that are not Mikasa or Levi, if they were to say cosplay like Armin, they get shit for that too. It's like, cosplay is not a race. You can't change your race.
They're not real. They're fictional characters. People are fucking so stupid.
In other countries, I've seen instances of cosplayers in other countries where they literally just blackface themselves, and they'll be like, oh, well, this is for accuracy. I'm sorry to tell you, but race is not a fucking costume. Go somewhere with that bullshit. Educate yourself. It's 2022. Don't sit there and say that, oh, this is for accuracy. No, at the end of the day, you're just being a fucking racist.
Yep.
That's point blank.
I had an experiment I've always wanted to do, but I had no courage to pull off. And it was about this topic. I had a cosplay experiment that has been juggling in my head for the past couple of years already. One of my favorite villains in Marvel, Killmonger. I don't know about y'all, I'm a major Michael B. Jordan fanboy. And now that I have naturally black hair, naturally long hair, this is a very tough call, because being an Asian American, it's like, ooh, do I play
facts
and not a specifically African American character? Like, do I go there? And my experimental idea was the King Killmonger outfit specifically, because I didn't want to feel like if I was going to do this experiment, I was going to go full out. I wasn't going to bait and switch nobody and be like, oh, I'm going to pop a helmet on, and then all of a sudden pop the helmet off. Surprise, I'm not black. I wanted to do the King outfit. I wanted to do the King outfit, which was his trench coat / robe, bare chest with the gold armor necklace, cargo combat boots, and then his sword and his spear, and then have war braids, my hair done in war braids, because this is my natural long hair, and just multiple war braids like he did. I was like,
I think
that's dope.
I think that honestly, when it comes to things like that, you should be able to do it. Just as long as you're not sitting there and changing your skin color, you're not blackfacing yourself, you're not sitting there and like putting your hair in dreads. You know you're an Asian American, so instead you would like do a variation of it. So instead of it being like dreads the way his hair is, you would do like something that's more closer to your culture. Like, it's still the character, but you're putting your own heritage touch on it, and you're not messing up the character, so to speak. There's a lot of that whole cultural appropriation thing, but there's also something called cultural appreciation. You appreciate the character that Killmonger is.
Yep.
You love the regalness of the King Killmonger character. And like, I love Black Panther. I love that whole fucking universe. That movie was done so perfectly. And for me, I love all of T'Challa's royal outfits. But like, I'm sitting there looking at it like, I don't want to sit there and step on any toes. So me personally, I'm not going to do it. But I have always thought about doing it because the costuming is so beautiful. But I'm not going to sit there and I'm not going to go and be like, oh, you know what? I'm going to put this on and have no knowledge of the costume I'm wearing.
Exactly.
It's a whole culture behind their designs, the intricacy, the detailing that has culture, heritage. Like they did that because they wanted to show that representation on screen for their communities, their community as a whole. And like that movie did so much in terms of representation that like a lot of us who are not part of that community, we want to show our appreciation for it, but we don't want to sit there and step on the toes. We don't want to be rude. We don't want to be like, oh, well, I want to cosplay this character, but I don't want to get called a racist because, you know, I like changed the culture or the race of the character. But like at the end of the day, it's a tricky subject. So like I think for it, but like instead of you like doing the African theme, maybe mix in like an Asian style to it, because you're still appreciating the character, but I would say bring it more closer to your heritage.
I would love to see variations of like Black Panther's suit, like in different cultural aspects, and actually see what it comes out. That's like somebody should do that on TikTok and make a trend of that, of cosplayers doing various outfits, like Captain America. Let me see Captain Africa, Captain, like do variation. I would like to see a different flag on the shield and see how dope that would be. Like, I think it's cool.
Like I think that's a brilliant idea. I think it's a really, really amazing idea. I feel like it's a way to bring more diversity to the community with like cultures crossing into it, and
mix babies. Sorry, that was random.
Like another thing is too, like, you know, with gender bending costumes, like I've done like Bill and Ted gender bend, you know, I've done a few gender bends. I had my roommate actually cuss me out for that, saying, well, you're not using the proper term anymore because of trans cosplayers. And like, I have a lot of trans friends. I asked them, like, are you okay with this word? Like, I don't mind it. Like, you know, you are technically gender bending a cosplay. There's nothing wrong with that. And I noticed that became an issue with certain people. Like, well, that's like not the appropriate term to use anymore. I'm like, if there's another term, like, you can, of course, let me know. And so too, you know, I did minor sex studies, so I minored, like, you know, culture, I minored in women's society and sex culture, or sex studies. So I was told, you know, I took a lot of classes like gender and culture, you know, talking about like pronouns, you know, like she, he, they, them, you know, going on with that kind of stuff. So I'm always like try to make sure I get everyone's pronouns correct, so I don't want to offend anyone. But I know it's like with gender bending, some people are okay with the term still, some people are not. I've had people who love my Bill and Ted cosplay. That was really awesome. I feel like, well, why would you do that? You know, did you have to do it? I was like, is there a problem with it? And the girl who did it with me, she's actually Arabic, and you could, like, I didn't know until just recently. I was like, oh, I didn't know this. And people were like, well, I think she did Ted. I get them mixed up all the time.
Yeah,
she did one of them.
You're bad.
Oh, I went, okay, she did Ted. People were like, well, shouldn't be in there like you. Like, why do you give a shit? Like, so I remember that was an issue. And then we heard to the daughters afterwards, and the daughters, we nailed it just right. We thrifted the cosplays, but it looked perfect. And again, people were like, well, should it be a white person doing it? I'm like, again, I'm like, why do you give a shit? Like, who's doing it? And my best friend, I talked about it, and like, I really want to do Esmeralda. I love the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but I loved her outfit. I love the character. And I always got afraid because I'm not, I forget exactly what ethnicity she is, but my friend's like, you should do it. I'm like, I don't want to step on anyone's toes. And like, I get really scared because I am a Jewish white person. Like, I don't, you know. And with Candyman, I love Candyman. Yeah, I love the Jordan Peele version, but I want
to see the Candy. I would like to see the Candyman one, but like, just like Dream said, like, because do the research on it before you do it too, because that movie is definitely culturally based on like a community that's like in real life is, or at least at that time, was really bad and everything else. and I would love to fucking see it. I'm not judging. Just don't be. I know you're not gonna do that, but like if I see you all black skin, I'm like, what the fuck? I'm gonna have to erase this VOD and then I've never met her before. No, Alex, who the fuck is that?
I was like, it's an idea I put on the shelf because like, I love in the original, like I love the special effects, like the guts coming out of it, and the rib cage. I was like, I love the look of it. The guy that plays him was like Toby. I forgot his actual name. It was like Toby something.
No,
Toby
Todd. Timmy, yeah. Jason, not Jason Todd. I'll say Jason Todd. I get it wrong. He was actually at that. He was actually at Frightmare a couple years ago. He is probably one of the most popular people that go up there. People love him. He's just, and his voice is iconic. He's amazing.
I fell in love with him because of Final Destination. He played the Mortician. I just loved his character. I love the voice. I love like how creepy he is. I just respect him so much. And when Jordan Peele did it again, I
haven't watched it yet.
It's not fucking good. You gotta watch it. The whole time, my friend Dylan. It was so good. My friend Dylan went to go see it like opening night, and the whole time, because it's filmed in Chicago, I was like, "Is that a real place?" Like, that's a real place, Alex. I'm not from here, from Michigan, so I was like, "Oh my god, it's like real places. Like, I can go visit them."
It is a real place.
Probably should go visit them. Like, oh, okay, it's a cool idea though. I was like, awesome.
I saw a dead body there when I was a kid.
Oh,
I was just joking. I've never been.
I was like, man, I don't want to go.
Hell no, I'm not going anywhere where they filmed anything scary. Texas. I live in Texas. I'm not finna go anywhere where I think or heard the Texas Chainsaw Massacre been around. I don't want no parts of it. Not in my life.
Yeah. I'm that weird person who loves like haunted places. Like my dad's house actually haunted. My grandparents both died there. Both my dogs died there. And our house was built in the 1920s. So the house is like, very haunted. Like,
what do you say? I believe in that shit. Do y'all believe in that stuff? Because I do.
Yeah, no. When I was younger, I saw a psychic, and she's like, "Oh, you're a psychic." I'm like, "Fuck, I knew it." And then I had another psychic tell me I was clairvoyant, so I could like see spirits, and like that made sense because I used to my grandparents and they were dead all the fucking time. One time, Troy was sleeping, and I looked over, and I saw a hand on his desk. It scared the shit out of me. I was like, "Troy, I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to be in your house. This freaks me the fuck out." My actual apartment. My actual apartment I live in now, with my roommates, I heard like footsteps in my bedroom, like running around. It freaked me the fuck out. Someone was home with me. I was completely. There's no animals in my house.
Probably Chucky.
Yeah, no. I'm one who believes, but like at the same time, I don't like to invite that kind of energy.
Yeah. Oh, you can block the shit out of it.
When I was little, I had been able to see like to the extreme. I've had like a few very traumatic experiences with it. I've seen a literal live exorcism without trying to see a live exorcism.
Oh, that's fucking terrifying.
Yeah, so like I've seen a lot of scary shit in my life. So like when I became an adult and like I had a few friends who were very spiritually attuned, they looked at me and they're like, "You can attract that shit. You're very strong. You don't realize it. You can attract it." So I was like, so yeah, I want to say it was like maybe 6 months before I had my son, my first son. I literally went and I made my peace with God, and I was like, I don't want to see this shit anymore. I need you to take this ability.
Could you take my powers away, please?
I don't need this shit in my house. I don't need my kids to have any exposure to it. Like, I went to the extreme that I tell my husband, and he hates this rule: no scary movies in the house. No. None whatsoever. It's a portal. Don't. Because just a scary movie alone will attract shit to me. So, like, that's why I don't watch horror movies. I used to watch them.
I love me some horror movies.
I've seen Candyman. I've seen Chucky. I've seen the original It. Like, all the old classic scary movies. Poltergeist was, like, the most traumatic movie besides The Exorcist. So, like,
really?
Yeah, for me, like...
I watched it when I got older, so I think it didn't hold up over time.
And I saw it as a kid, so that's even worse.
Yeah,
so,
as a kid, that's not cool.
So I made sure that as an adult, I made my peace with God, and I sat there when I became a mom. I was like, I put my foot down with everybody. I was like, do not show the children any kind of scary movie. If you want to watch a scary movie, make sure they're not home. I don't give a shit. Don't even watch it in my house because I don't want to attract that kind of shit. And like, I've been okay with it ever since, but like, every once in a while, I can sense the change of temperatures in rooms. I can sense something watching me. But like I've decided not to give in to that attention so that I don't attract it again. So
and what's crazy, you play Resident Evil, like what the fuck? But I always tell people Resident Evil is more to me, Resident Evil is more sci-fi than it is to me horror, right? I mean, I never 7 was dope. Biohazard was super good. It was scary until it wasn't scary. But like I
No,
always
that
felt
game-
like it was more of a What'd you say?
7 scared me all the way through.
Yeah,
Like
7
when
was a problem. Immortal Jack was a problem. He like that shit. I streamed. That's when I first started streaming, and that shit fucked my whole life up a little
So
bit.
I will never forget this. Last year when we were getting ready to see Resident Evil Village launch, I was like, okay, I'm gonna play every single numerical game in order leading up to it. We're gonna call it the Road to Village. And I'm like, this is a great idea. But as I started going on the journey, I was like, oh yeah, I've played all of these games. I'm not afraid of them. I've been playing these games since I was a little kid. It's fine. And then I remembered, oh shit, I skipped 7 because I played the demo and it scared me half to death.
Oh shit! I have to start over again.
What?
Why you look? What happened? Why you look behind you? What the fuck?
So I love horror movies, but I will say the movie that scared the shit out of me. It was not a paranormal movie like Ghosting. No, it was Alien movie. It was what was it? I think it was War of the Worlds. I'm terrified of aliens. I found out, not my thing.
Go look at the movie. Go look at Fire in the Sky. You will never be the same. That's one of the ones that fucked me up.
The worst part is my dad knew that my dad and I watched movies as a kid. The first time I watched was War of the Worlds. I definitely was fucking hilarious watching me scared shitless. I was in 3rd grade. And I was like, oh, she's gonna fucking love this. I could not sleep that night. I developed a terrible habit of now sleeping with my head under the covers, where I put a fan under so I can breathe finally. My dad's like, oh, I fucked my kid up emotionally. Let's keep fucking it up. So
Oh, fuck
like,
my kid up.
He's like, that's what Signs. Like, what Signs? Like,
Oh, Signs is low key. It's in my top 10 favorite movies of all time.
I can't watch it.
I used to watch it
so
all the
scared.
fucking time. It's because like I'd never like to talk about this in the open. If anybody want to have this private conversation, we will, because I've seen some shit. I've seen shit up there. I've seen shit in here. Sleep paralysis is a fucking creepy fucking thing.
The 4th time, that movie weirded me out.
I've never seen it. I'm scared. I don't even like the name of the title.
I watched the movie afterwards. They just watched the 4 kind together. I'm like, oh, what's that? I'm like, damn, what the fuck?
Fucking movie disturbed me so much.
Do I need to watch it?
Paranoid for a while.
Do I need to watch that? She won't watch scary movies. The only reason I don't watch scary movies as much is because of her. Like if you like, here's my scary. Like I got Army of Darkness. It's not that. It's kind of scary. It's kind of more corny than it is scary. Trick or Treat.
More corny nowadays.
Trick or Treat. One of my fucking favorites. You know what I'm saying?
I love the werewolf scene.
That's not scary, but Batman Doom. Like I'm a nerd for real. Y'all think it's not a joke? It's a joke. Not a joke. Army of Darkness, bro, is fucking one of the best fucking vibey movies of all time. Bruce Campbell is a fucking legend. He was also at Frightmare, and I fucking missed him. And that one hurt me as much as missing Stan Lee, because he passed away. Like I never got to meet Stan Lee, which is the one person that I looked up to a lot. I wanted to actually be like the Black Stan Lee at one point. I did a lot of drawing and shit, and that's another story. We won't get emotional. But Bruce Campbell is a legend, and I missed him at Frightmare, and I'll probably never have that opportunity again, and it sucks.
You know,
but
never say never. The reason why I say this is because
COVID did it to me.
I'm a huge Devil May Cry fan, okay?
Devil May Cry is
like,
My best friend is too.
I love Ruben Langdon, and I love Dan Southworth, okay? I have been in love with these two as the twin sons of Sparta forever, okay?
Sparta!
And I told myself it's never gonna happen. I'm never gonna meet these two and tell them how fucking amazing they are. Wow, was I mistaken, because when Devil May Cry 5 launched, they were all at an event together, and I was like, no way. I was like, never. I was like, it was never gonna happen. And the next thing you know, they're all at a con together. Nero, Dante, Virgil, V, all at once.
Yes.
And I went, oh my god, this is humanly impossible. I cannot tell you how much money I dropped that weekend. I dropped like $350 on all 4 of them.
What the fuck?
Get autographs. pictures. Like, I was like, dude, this is a moment. I need this. Like, my childhood in a bottle.
Yes.
So say never. You can meet Bruce Campbell. I'm telling you, you will.
But like, here's the thing. Like, it's not a lot of people. Like, I can meet a celebrity. LeBron can come by. I'll be like, "What's up, bro?" Like, it's nothing. Like, whatever. Michael Jackson can come back. No, Michael, I would freak out about, alive or dead. There's a lot of people. Like, Beyonce. I'm like, whatever. Like, whoever y'all think is famous, y'all love. Like, anybody from any Marvel movie. Like, it's nothing to me. Like, I want Sam Jackson. I probably will lose my shit over. But not a lot of people. But Bruce Campbell.
I lose my show with Michael B. Jordan. I might.
Michael. See, for you, Michael B. Jordan. If I see Michael, I'll be like, "What's up, pretty motherfucker? What's up, bro? Don't even look at me, bro. Don't even look at me with those pretty ass eyes, bro. Don't even look at me, you little cute motherfucker. Don't look at me no more after that." Michael's sexy. I get it. I get the appeal. He's a sexy guy. He's a sexy guy.
Yo, he's humble. What? You don't get that. You do not get that very often.
Yeah, I think that's what's even more attractive to like people when you got a guy that's attractive, but like he's like, "No, I'm not." "Oh, you're sexy." "No, I'm not."
Oh wait.
Yup, that humility. Humility is so big, man.
Yes.
Right.
I say another horror movie that really did freak me out though is Paranormal Activity. As a kid, I freaked me out. As an adult, it's kind of whatever. But the worst part is Hope and Max and I were together, and he is also clairvoyant. I was like, "Babe, that's how the movie is." "Okay, we're watching." Like, "Let's watch all 7 Paranormal Activities." Like, why? I was like, "Well, why the fuck not?" Well,
that's like watching all the Conjuring back to back. You got to take a break or you will lose your shit.
I watched 2 of them. The first 2. And after the second one, I went, "Okay, I'm fucking done. I can't do this no more."
It was so bad. So we watched all of them. We actually did skip number 5 though, because it was like the marked ones. And I watched it before, and I got bored, and it got confusing on the timeline. I was like, "Fuck this one." So we watched all the other ones, and like the one thing I will tell you is like the first one it scared me shitless still. The second one I was still terrified. But after that, I started noticing the FX in them just got really shitty. I'm like, dude, this is getting worse.
Yeah, it's just like Saw. The longer this shit goes on, stop it. And here's y'all. Nobody's gonna like me for this. I'm gonna say it with my fucking chest. I hate remakes. I do not like remakes. Stop making these fucking remakes. Jason and Freddy's been fucking dead. Stop bringing them back 10, 20, 30 years later. I'm pretty sure there's a remake coming out in a couple years. Jason's back from the dead because he can't die. We get it.
And there's like Friday the 13th number 10, like they're in space time travel, and like, why did we need this?
Yeah, Jason in space, Leprechaun in the hood. What the fuck is Leprechaun doing in the fucking hood?
That was my favorite.
Why are we here?
Like with Saw, the first 7 songs I thought was really well done. I told the story, they were all intertwined. I was like, "Oh, I love this." But then Jigsaw came out. I was like, "I'm gonna give it a shot." And I love the trap still, but I hate the story. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, the fuck you guys doing? And then not Jigsaw, Spiral came out, and I was so excited for Spiral, and I hated it. I hate it so goddamn much. I was
Spiral, that's the one with Chris Rock?
Yes, and I love
Chris Rock's
character. And I love the traps, but I hated the story.
Chris Rock can't fucking act for shit. He's funny as a comedian, but as an actor, Chris Rock is shit.
I personally found Saw movies to be so stupid. Like, I didn't find the appeal at all the whole time. I was like, what the fuck do you guys see in these movies to keep giving them money for them to keep making them?
They have to stop it.
Games. That's what it is.
Purge is another one. We get it. You're killing a bunch of people. Stop it. Stop it.
I love Saw because I love puzzles and I love mind games and like fucked up shit and I love gore. I'm a huge gore fanatic. Like Hostel, fuck that. Saw though, I love the
Hostel is another level of shit. Yeah, it's a whole nother level. That shit really scares me.
That shit could happen to you. That's why it scares you, because deep down you know it's always a possibility.
Yeah.
And some people you just want to cut their nuts off.
And then Troy hates. I love Final Destination. I'm a Final Destination fanatic. I don't even know why, but I love Final Destination. I love Fascination because it's true shit that can happen, like a log truck and a semi. That can happen to you. Tiny bit accident. That can happen. Roller coaster happens every day. I love it because it keeps me on my toes.
You know what's good? Do y'all like Joyride with Paul
I
Walker?
watched it.
Oh, you got some fucking homework to do tonight. If you're not, rest in peace, Paul Walker. If you're not seeing Joyride, Candy Cane. It's about him and his brother. I forgot the other actor. He's funny as hell too. He's funny in other movies, but he's a good actor. They're brothers. They're just fucking around and shit, and they play a prank on a truck driver. This motherfucker was crazy, and the rest of the story happens. And let's just say, shit happens. And he said, "Oh, he's like, I'm Candy Cane," and he flirted with the guy. The guy fell in love, and they found out the truck driver was following him everywhere, and it was crazy. Everybody, right now, put right in your fucking notes or in your phone right now. Either or watch the trailer on YouTube tonight. Joyride, watch it. You'll thank me if you like horror movies.
See, I know.
You know what's funny? You know what makes me laugh is I can honestly say this. I hate American horror, but I'll watch horror from another country, no problem.
But sometimes that should be scary though. Scarier.
I'm into Japanese and Korean horror, man. Like, give me that shit and I'll watch it. I cannot stand American horror. I do not know why. I think it's because it's like the same formula. It's either a demon or it's a fucking puppet. And I'm like, dude, I can't fucking win with you guys.
They're a puppet.
My dad's is the same shit. My dad used to go see the movies. So my dad and my grandma and I would always go to the movies together. My grandma also loved horror movies. So my grandma and I would go, like, I Pick the Devil Inside Me or Chernobyl Diaries. One time I was like, Alex, you're fucking done. You're done picking movies. I'm like, well, why, Grandma? She's like, every movie you pick is a horror movie. Every single horror movie.
You're done picking movies?
Demon,
They told you to stop.
So I'm sick of it. So then my grandma was like, okay, we're gonna see Chernobyl Diaries together. I'm like, okay, let's go see your grandma. My grandma got scared shitless. I got scared shitless. And my dad's like, the fuck is this? I'm like, never again. And like, everyone's like, why would your grandma go see horror movies against your grandma? I'm like, dude, my grandma was a baller, man. Like, she loved horror movies as much as we did. Like, my grandma and I, our hobbies were Saw, Fascination, Alien movies, and CSI. My grandma loved crime-solving things. And then the CSI or like Blood and Guts, she would just watch it with me. I was like, my grandma's a true champ over here. My mom couldn't, my grandma couldn't.
This is the crazy thing. So like Liz, she hates horror movies. So like, is she like your grandma? She watched real life murder, like all the crime shows, people that really died, Ted Bundy and fucking not Marilyn Manson, Charles Manson. But when it comes to a fake fictional horror character, oh my god, this is how she watched movies.
That's me.
I'm like, it irritates me because I can't focus because I just see and I can feel the shaking. I'm like, babe, you gotta watch this part. It's the good part. No, babe, you have to fucking watch this part. And you know what? I don't want to watch movies with you anymore.
That's pretty good. It's like I'm watching Saw one day and he comes into it and it's like, and part of Chester's like glued to his seat and like peeling his back off. And Trevor's like, oh, that's disgusting. I don't want to see him peeling his back off. Like, Troy, watch that. It's such a cool prosthetic piece. Like, they had like legit take a prosthetic piece, like put that there. He's like, no, that's gross. Alex, I'm like, but Troy, there's another one. It's like someone's guts were falling out. And Troy's like, that's gross. I'm like, cool, man, it's cool. I love watching guts just fall out randomly.
You're watching it for the special effects. You're watching it for practical effects. I'm already immersed and I'm believing it. I'm like,
watch.
Oh, Staggy, what is up? Staggy's in the building. What is up, Miss Stardust?
Boy.
Hey, babies. I've been here lurking, still lurking, but I don't know. Hey, Troy and Alex, my babies. Aw. There goes my baby. I just listened to that today. I pulled the Usher CD out. It's fucking dope.
There you go.
To this day, I swear to God, I make this statement, and it's a very abused statement. I've said, I always say this: Usher made Heelys poppin', and they still poppin'.
And Usher is low key. People need to put respect on Usher's name. He is one of the fucking R&B goats, man. He is one of the greatest of all fucking time. People be like, oh, Usher, no, he had herpes. Oh well, whatever. He's not fucking with little kids. Herpes. You know how much the percentage of the world actually has herpes? A big fucking percentage of people. It doesn't stop his music. It doesn't stop his music. He did nothing wrong but to himself. And people like let it fuck him up.
That shit bothers me so much when people want to sit there and be like, oh, well, I don't support this person because, well, he cheated on his wife. An STD. What the fuck are you talking about? Y'all still endorsing R. Kelly for some
Exactly.
reason?
This dude's a real creep. He's a real creep.
What the fuck? Y'all still giving Michael Vick money? What the fuck?
And he's the same people once again that watch these documentaries about real life murderers and like, oh my god, how did he get away with so many murders? Oh, I love this so much. I have friends that are really into that shit.
Buck Wild side note on that. I met one of R. Kelly's lawyers.
Really?
Like, okay, so you ask yourself, how do some of these people get away with it? I'm like, not just a really good lawyer like the Spider-Man scene, like this ain't no Matt Murdock. This dude,
like OJ level,
to the gym I was working at with a Rolls-Royce Phantom.
What the fuck?
Yeah, top down Phantom. Bougie car.
Because R. Kelly, look, here's the thing about that. He paid all that money to these lawyers. They knew his ass was going to jail eventually.
Oh,
thanks for your money, sir.
A team of 10. So these 10 lawyers knew they were up Schitt's Creek, no paddle with R. Kelly.
Yeah.
My professor's the one that had the sex tape. When I was in college,
I've seen it.
Was class on like the music in Chicago, and his name was Jamie DeGorish. I can't say his last name right. I watched it. He did a week on like R&B in Chicago. He's like, we're talking about R. Kelly. He's like, listen, I'm gonna tell you the tea on R. Kelly. He's like, if you don't feel comfortable, you can leave. He's like, I will not go, mark you down for it. And he was like, how I found the sex tape about all the court hearings, about like, what was going on. And then when the show came out, Surviving R. Kelly, in the second season, he's in it, and he is like full interview. It was really cool. Our college didn't talk about it. Like, I didn't know he was at our college. I took his class. I didn't know he was still. I was like, who the fuck's this dude? And then he told us, I'm like, oh my god, I'm in class with a legend right now. He's a full journalist, like, legend. He was the coolest guy ever, too. Yeah.
It's so funny that she met one side of the R. Kelly case, I'm at the other side of the R. Kelly case, and my side. I'm not saying it's my side because I was not on that side, but that side lost.
But another part too, like with music especially, like with music side, as a content photographer, if you try over a band member for anything, like you're gonna get like blacklisted or shit on because they have such diehard fans that they will protect them no matter what the cost is. I've seen crazy. Bands like even local bands. There's a local band in Michigan. They had a guitarist that actually assaulted me, and I told the band like, "Hey, this happened 6 months after it happened," and they took my side and they got rid of him. But the people who love that guitarist followed him like, well, that girl was lying about him. He would never do that. She was looking for clout. I'm like, as I told him, I'm like, do not tell him my name. I went out of it because I didn't want to come back and bite me in the ass in case he got a bigger band. And he did. He went on tour with, I forgot the band's name. It was like some big metal band from like the 80s or 90s. My friend likes him a lot. And I said to him, like, this might come out because if I would have got shit on so hard and lost my photography business. Like, I wouldn't be anywhere.
Yeah, sure.
There was still some hardcores out there.
You're like, Kelly for life. I want to hear the next saga. I want to hear the next in my closet chapter.
Yeah, like he was literally telling himself the whole time on all his songs. It's all like, we gotta start listening to the words of songs more. Like seriously, because there are satanic and weird confessions going on in these songs that we jam and we're like, oh, Usher Ben told you he had fucking herpes. Gotta let it burn. He told you. Confessions. He confessed he had it and he had to let it burn. He did this move right here. Burn. That's it's real shit.
And that baby mama drama that he talked about in 2 confession songs probably happened.
Yep.
And just Bieber did a confession with him and Selena Gomez, and like, why did it work out? And I don't
exactly. They be telling themselves, we're like, oh, this is a good song. It's so no. One thing about music we need to start realizing is even if somebody else writes the song, sometimes it's a little bit of their truth in it because they probably tell them, hey, this is what happened or
like
whatever.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Like all her breakup songs, which are bops. I can admit.
She annoys me a little bit. She's like I would kiss her face, but like also like I would be like, get away from me.
I can't stand her because she sits there and she like literally to me she portrays like this innocence type of act, and she fucking drags her ex-boyfriends through the fucking mud, and if they even remotely try to give their side of the story, her fan base will like fucking rawr.
Like Jake Gyllenhaal.
What is wrong with you guys?
It was so bad. Because when she released her side of the story, the Jake Gyllenhaal thing, that whole like 10-minute song, I asked him like, who the fuck is Jake Gyllenhaal? And she was like, oh, he played Mysterio. I was like, bro, as you can tell, like I was like,
I mean, among other things, Jake Gyllenhaal is Mysterio.
Like, it was so bad. I was like, what the fuck did he do to her? And my friend Amy, who used to be a diehard Swiftie, she cannot stand Taylor Swift anymore. She hates her, actually, because of a whole other thing. She did this, like, this is what happened. This, and this. She's like, they wrote a song. She cried during it, saw it live, whatever. She's like, she did not need to do a 10-minute version of the song, plus a music video, like, movie to go with it. I was like, bro, I think I lost so much. And then the whole Jonas Brothers thing, like, she dated Joe Johnson, like, the fuck happened there? Like, I didn't really date it. She's like, how'd you know they dated? Like, dude, I did not keep up with her dating life. Like, I remember Harry Styles, and I remember she dated one of the princesses.
Keep up with her dating life. Make you keep up with it.
I was so bad at her dating life. I just could never keep track of who she was with. I'm like, I don't really give a shit. Like, she got some bops, but like, I wasn't that invested for so long. And people get mad at me, like, how do you know what?
Yeah, I don't really follow
what
like.
happened?
I try not to follow a lot of celebrity stuff. I like following like people like us, like real, like people that's like,
yeah,
you know, like I can tell you more about people that nobody's ever heard of than I can tell you about anybody famous. Like, you know, Dreams of Not. Oh yeah, she like we're all small streamers. Oh, she streams Resident Evil. She does dope ass cosplay. Alex and Troy, they got amazing cosplays. Fitness trainer. They I can know a little bit like personal stuff about y'all. I know we haven't even talked about here that we're not going to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Unless you want to, and it's like I can tell you more about us than I can tell you about anybody. Will Smith, I don't fucking know. Jada cheated on him. Who knows? Who cares?
Oh my god! I feel so bad for him.
Never answered.
Right. But
oh my lord,
y'all, we've been going on for way longer than I usually go, but this is great because we're having a good conversation. So we definitely got to continue this in the world and stuff, man. And I want to any links or anything y'all want to put out there and share and get people to go support and stuff. I made y'all temporary mods, so any links you got you want to share them. Share them. Only don't share no OnlyFans in here though, because I don't want to get in trouble. But anything else.
Here's about my link tree, which has like my, you know, my Instagram, my TikTok, and then my Patreon, like all my fun stuff. You know, I'm pretty easyggoing. But no, another thing too, I will say drama-wise, I love the Pete Davidson memes that have been popping up between him and Kanye because I find them hilarious.
Hashtag make Kanye 2006 again.
Kanye is, I've seen the video on TikTok about that. He's a fucking, he's weird as fuck, but he's a fucking a genius though, like a little bit.
He is a prototypical mad scientist. Yeah, he's one of those like literal mad geniuses.
I want to get to that point. Like, welcome to Brother Darkness. Hey man, it's not about what you think. You don't have all the answers. Like, oh, he's different.
I do love because I'm from Michigan. I love Eminem.
My girl's from Michigan. Actually,
I love him. I really do.
She does too. I'm not an Eminem fan. I'm not.
I love him to pieces. I don't give a fuck. At the end of the day, that man spoke to an entire generation. Okay.
I didn't relate to him. I couldn't relate to Eminem. Really.
I'm from that generation, but at the same time, like, bro, he's been fucking insane since he started. So, like, when people were having problems with the way he went after Machine Gun Kelly, it's like, dude,
are y'all just learning about this guy? This motherfucker's been crazy.
With Machine Gun Kelly, it pissed me off. Like, I love his pop punk album, but then it pissed me off even more when he went after Slipknot. I was like, dude, you not just go after Slipknot. Like, that's like the biggest metal band, rock band. Like, they're gonna crush you.
For those who don't know, he went after the king of hip hop, and then he went after the king of metal.
Why?
Amy, like, watched it happen too. She was at Riot Fest when he called Slipknot out, and she's like, dude, you fucked up. You fucked it hard. And then, you know, she did because she's a photojournalist, she did a whole story on it. She's like, where are your pants? Like, dude, Slipknot all the way. And then, you know, the screenshots got released of, you know, Machine Gun Kelly saying, hey, cut my song, and Slipknot saying no, they didn't really want to, it wasn't really their style, but, you know, good luck. And then Machine Gun Kelly's like, you know, fuck Slipknot and old geezers that wear masks. I'm like, dude, they paved the way for you to be up on that stage now.
Real.
It's on my link tree.
But you can follow it. Take out on my Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely make sure y'all hit those links and follow. Even if you follow their Twitch, I'm pretty sure Dreams, like we all should literally have all your other socials also on your Twitch too. And that's why I tell people also in Discord, if you have a Discord, put as many links as you're in there, because when people are in your Discord, I always click people's stuff and then look at it and then follow, because you can have your YouTube, your Spotify, whatever else you got going on. People can follow your stuff, your Xbox, whatever you have. So
honestly, to be 100%, I literally keep the same name across every platform.
Also very important. Keep the names across the board.
You open up Twitter, you open up Hover, you open up Twitch, you open up Instagram, you're gonna find me there. All under the same name, I promise. The only thing I don't do is YouTube. It's something I really should invest in.
What are we waiting for? I need you to do that. I need you to do it. I need you to be on this. I need you to be on this YouTube. It's stressful. It is, but the best way to get into it is just to get into it. Like I made merch before I even thought about selling merch. It's just something to have ready, because when you get to that point, you don't want to have to scramble trying to figure it out. You be like, hey, I already got a YouTube. People might like one day be following your TikToks, your shit goes crazy, and like, oh my god, like I want to follow you here, but I'm more on YouTube. Oh, I have a YouTube channel too. You can always direct people where you. Can y'all see my tools?
The TikTok thing blowing up, that totally like blew my mind for today, because like I stitched somebody and I've never had it like have that many responses or views, and it like happened today, and I got very like, I was like, holy shit, like people really came out of the woodwork with it, and it was like blew my mind, because it's like, what's a game that took time out of your life that you spent a lot of time with? And I was like, bro, it's Final Fantasy 15. And when you watch that TikTok, it's me going through everything about this game that is like taking my soul at this point. It's like,
those are the really big TikTok videos right
14, 15.
now. I posted a video about what was it? What did I say? What's the one game that's not popular and whatever? That video has been going crazy for days. Like, let me look right now.
Stitch that one, because I have some that I want to toss, but I saved it because I'm like, I'm gonna stitch it, because I've got like a few sitting in my drafts.
This video is viral as fuck,
and I'm just like, just wait, post it, because I'm in the middle of doing like something that you challenged like at the beginning of the year. You made a TikTok that said like 2 weeks of straight content, and I had remember commenting on it, going, I need to build up that content. And I've been literally trying to build it ever since I saw that video. So now I'm sitting on a pile of drafts, and I'm just like starting to build it some more. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. We'll just drop it. I really want to take his challenge. He's like 2 weeks of straight content creation. Oh my god, that's really exhausting, by the way. How do you do it?
Let me show you. This is very exhausting. This, you see, y'all probably can't see it. All those videos right here, that's just drafts. Like, I even posted these. I still have hair here on some of these. It's crazy.
The draft stack is real.
Yeah, it's for real. It's for real. All day, baby. I'll make sure I get my ass here more. Hey, y'all, make sure y'all come. Yeah, for sure, man. Thank y'all for being here. I'm here Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. CST. I'm only here 2 days a week. So, guys, if you got a little time, make sure you come by and say hi. I'm only here 2 days a week. You can find me here all the fucking time. Tuesdays, we're going to do community stuff. We're going to have fun. I'm going to be laid back. My hair's out. Orange gang all the way. You know what I mean? All the fucking time.
You always with your hair down. I thought you always had your hair down.
No, right now it's in a ponytail, but on Tuesdays, I'm taking that bitch off and just whip my hair back and forth. Shout out to Will Smith's daughter for that song. Yeah, I appreciate y'all being here. Thank you so much, Alex, Troy, Dreams, for y'all being here and making this time for me. This actually was a very good turnout. If anybody actually stayed from the beginning and I might be taking a break from the podcasting thing and get back into like just like being weird and random and energetic and getting back into that content a bit. Even though I do have people on a schedule for February, and we might still go through that with that, but I will no longer aggressively be actively looking for people. It's very time consuming, and with people's schedules, it takes away a lot of energy and time, especially I could be putting it towards something else myself, you know. and real life shit. So I don't mind doing podcast episodes, but I feel like I'm at a point where I want people to ask me. Like, if you want to be on there, talk to me. If you got interest, hit me up.
I'm always here for you.
I know. I love you. I love you for that. I love you for that. So like,
Much fun.
yeah. So anybody ever like, hey, Brother Darkest, I got an idea. Let's talk about like scary movies or something. Let me know. Let's set that shit up. Let's do it. And like, if you, hey, bro, I got to promote something. I want to promote this event I got coming up. Let me know. I'll set the podcast up around that.
You mentioned cosplay in your Discord, and you were talking about doing cosplay podcasts. I was like, what? Say when? Where? I'm here.
I know you were like, at first you were kind of like, I don't know. You're like, you know what? I'm fucking down. I'm down. And I missed some of your messages. I was like, oh shit.
I don't know when. I'm down. Let's go.
I don't know. Tell me where the people are.
We posted on Twitter. It's like, I want to come do this. Looks like fun.
I know. That's where I met you from. I posted it and I just put it out there, hashtags, and I met Troy before, but I don't think I met you, Alex. And I guess maybe Steggy maybe saw it, and then Alex like, hey, what's up? I was like, I don't know you, but whatever. We talked for like hours, and I was like, all right, she's fucking dope. And then you kept saying Troy. I was like, why does that name sound familiar? And then I was looking at it, and I kept seeing his Twitter stuff on the feed. I was like, I know this fucking dude. I know this fucking dude. I was like, hell yeah, we got to make this happen. So this is great.
Yes.
I definitely wouldn't mind doing this again and do some more cosplay stuff. I got a couple more characters I want to pull out. So I say I might be taking a break, but if interest comes up and anybody, hit me up, I'll fuck around and pull this out again. Who knows?
We'll be back. We do this.
You need ideas. We can always bounce ideas. I am like an overflow of creative ideas, apparently. So like, I'm always looking to find new people and outlets to bounce ideas off of.
And another thing too, my brother might hit you up. My brother's 15, but he just got on American Ninja Warrior for kids, which he's very proud of. But he's actually looking to help build a platform to talk about mental health and anxiety and depression, young teen boys, and suicide awareness.
See, and I really so Mondays, I missed it last Monday, but so I said I'm only live Tuesdays and Thursdays. I kind of lied because Mondays I missed last Monday, but I'm trying to do this motivational like Monday Madness thing where we go in here and we talk about mental health and stuff, because there's a lot of things as creators, and it's for other creators that deal with this, because it seems like it's easy for us or it's just fun for us, but we deal with a lot of mental health stuff that makes us want to burn out and crash. And so I definitely want to make sure
burnout is real.
Yes, I've taken lots of breaks over the last 3 months, and I've almost quit my whole time of doing this about a year. Seriously, I've been around doing this for like 6 years, but seriously, like the year I took it serious, I've almost quit like 10 times, not joking. And it's always people like, every time I want to quit, somebody hit me up on private message on TikTok, bro, keep doing your content, you're amazing. Like, what the fuck, can you read my mind? Or somebody be like, hey bro, where's the podcast going, bro? I love it, I want to come hang out. Or hey bro, keep doing that content. And I was just like, I can't stop, because like I'm helping somebody.
You're bringing good vibes and energy to people who really are looking and need it. So like, even if you feel like that those dark days where you're just like, you know what, I can't do this no more, I don't feel it no more, just remember there are always people out there who want you, who need you, who look for your content. You are a pillar of light to them. So like
I'll cry off stream. Thank you, I appreciate that for sure. And for sure, if y'all ever want to come out Mondays too, like this is open to anybody. It's harder. I got like a lot of people that want to come do it, like just friends and stuff, but it's hard to get like anybody else that's not around as much, because if it's not really promoting them, they don't really care. But it's it's more for
just be like, hey, you got to give me at least a week's notice.
Yeah, I will for sure. I know you're busy as hell. I know.
Full-blown mommy brain, okay? So if you don't warn me with at least a week's notice,
right,
I'm gonna.
And that's what I'm trying to get better. You see the schedule? I got a lot of empty spots. It's supposed to be for people for the podcast. We
had this like 2 weeks in advance. Was this?
We did this like I think it was like it was before the holidays, or no? It was earlier January.
It was like early January. So for me, like January's my open month because I have a lot of shows going on. Like February, I had like 20 shows scheduled to be shooting. It's like,
and you warned me. That's why I'm glad you told me that, because it really pushed me, because I messaged you yesterday and said I don't think I'm gonna do it. Let's move it to February. You was like, I got a lot of shows. I was like, fuck, we got to do this.
I felt so bad. I was like,
You already told me we were going, so come on, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. Then that's what I was like. Cause well, see, this is what actually helped me because I forgot dreams I didn't know like exactly. And so I was like, well, we're just gonna do it. And then you hit me up. He was like, bro, we still doing this? I was like, shit. And I messaged you later that night. I was like, we're still on. Alex, be ready. Tell Troy, let's go.
Like I'm really big flexible
I was telling everybody. I'm sorry, honey. I was telling everybody. I was like, dude, we're gonna be on Brother Darkness's podcast, this Thursday. I'm not streaming. We're gonna go hang out with him. Peanut butter, come on, everybody, let's go. So it's like I told everybody we're gonna be over here. Like I told everybody in my Discord, we're gonna be over here. So like I didn't want to feel like a liar. So
I feel, and that's one thing. Shout out to Morphine because like I've had people and I promoted people before they come and then like they don't show up or something happens. So
yeah.
Morphine was like, man, if you put them out there, you like tell them, hey, they're going to be there. They feel more obligated to have to come. So I was like, maybe I'll start being more aggressive. Like, hey, y'all, these people are coming.
Oh, wait.
You know what's the thing to do?
Yeah.
It's like a cool thing to do and just do like a small graphic of like a picture of them in cosplay or like whatever you're like doing for that talk and just promote it like the week of so that way they can't back out last minute. Yeah. I've seen people do that and like I've had my friend Christine did that for me for our cosplay photography podcast we did during COVID time. She's like, hey, she made a small graphic of me, like, pictures of me and then my concert photos. And it also made it so I couldn't drop out last minute because I didn't feel like doing it. Because I do get really bad anxiety sometimes. Like when it comes to talks, like podcasts, I get a little freaked out.
Trust me, I feel that.
But it helps, keep it going. And I had another person work with me who did a podcast on me about Live Nation, being a stepping stone to get into concert photography as a profession. And they made a cool graphic for like one of my concert photos, another one of my face, so, like Spotify and YouTube. And I liked it because also like it helped cross promote as well because they could share the graphic that they made, help share their podcast. They have me on it, so people can say, it helps a lot. So if it's just like small basic graphics, like just a picture of them, like text on it, or like a little collage in the middle, just be like text in the middle. That also helps because you can use it to promote them. B, you keep them like locked down so they can't just get out of it last minute in case I feel like doing it.
Yeah, and if you do, I always tell people let me know in advance. That's why I try to plan way ahead now. That way, if like you got to cancel, boom, whatever. And now that I'm getting back into the love for myself, if people like, if y'all didn't come, I was finna fucking go crazy today. I was finna turn up. I'll fuck around being the thong in this bitch twerking to some fucking video game music.
Push the time, man. Push the terms of service.
It'll be exercise, a little booty shaking. No, but I love y'all for being here.
Okay.
All right. But y'all please make sure y'all check everybody else out. Me and Dreams usually stream around the same time. So if you get a chance, you can't make it here, at least go over there and show her some love. Troy, when do you stream? What's your schedule?
Right now, tentatively speaking, we're going Tuesday, Thursday.
See, same days.
6:30 to 8:30. And then every few weekends, we'll pick either a Saturday or Sunday. We'll have what we call date night, which is basically Alex and I popping on the Switch and talking couple
just
stuff.
Roasting him. It's legit me making jokes at him and roasting him about,
Roasting is always fun, and we roast each other. If you're not in a relationship, you're not roasting each other. You don't love each other. That's all I gotta say.
See, it works out too. Like,
I get roasted bad. She called me sometime I can't say, and now that I dyed my beard gray, all fucked up in gray, and it didn't come out right. She's been roasting me all fucking day. So
see, okay, I'll roast him on a lot of things, but he'll roast me back on like my autism or something like that. My favorite one wasn't even a roast. He was looking for some things like right in front of his face. I'm like, Troy, you gotta open your eyes more, dude. Like, that's what my mom always said to me. He's like, Alex, that's racist of you. I'm like, that is not like what I was trying to go with here. Like my mom always said to me.
And in defense, she didn't know, but I at one time had a
apartment of an Asian, a black man, and a Mexican. That was my roommate set. And I can remember some stuff, and you know what? To the Hispanics, I apologize in advance, or laugh your ass off about this. Get ready. I've missed something, it's under my nose. What do I hear? Come on, open your eyes, Gino. And
my mom was like, my brother and I both being autistic, we would always miss things. I was like, Alex, why don't you open your eyes? You're blind. So I got used to hearing them. And my dad would always say it. So like coming from my household, I'm like, Troy, you gotta open your eyes more. It's like, Alex.
Yeah, right?
I was like,
y'all are funny.
Just, So, you know, there's a lot of that too in our weird relationship.
Yes,
I love it.
Accidentally.
I have, you know, because she gave me permission, I did crack a joke on her autism when it
I find them funny.
arose. I'm like,
I laugh at them.
you know, when you are modeling alongside her and you're like in the scene with her and she's looking into your eyes and you're thinking in your head, you are in front of one of the most beautiful cosplayers you have ever seen, and she's just staring into your eyes.
Like, more just one eye.
One? It's just mostly one eye. You're not sure which eye she's staring at.
I just stare at it.
That's funny.
You may think it's her sexiness and swag coming on. No, it's her autism.
I full on dissociate most times. Like,
Yes, she'd be like, man, what shape Dino Nugget is my favorite? Huh.
That's
so
funny.
bad. And, like, you know, I'm Jewish. Like, I let him make Jew jokes. I'm like, dude, bring the Jew jokes. Like, I find them funny. I get a laugh out of them. In my household, my dad and I used to crack them all the time. It's something I grew up with. You know, I got used to it. And my mom's also Jewish. She's kind of like, whatever. You know, I don't care. You know, you do you. You know, embrace what you got. So my family and I always gotten just used to like dark jokes around the house, like dark thought. You know, we just make fun of it at this point. And my dad's a German, Slavic, Irish, Polish, Hungarian, and German. And my mom is
white.
My mom's Jewish, Russian, and like a few Irish as well. Like my house is very a white household. So I was just cracking jokes about our ethnicities all the time. It's something we got used to.
That's funny. Dreams, Dreams, what was your schedule?
So I usually do Sunday through Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I pretty much go until I'm like either frustrated or just done.
I can tell when I see your Twitter, I'm like, oh, she's done. She's done for today. So we all stream pretty similar times, so I know it's harder for us to really get to each other's streams and things like that. But like I tell people, support comes in many ways. Like I see Dream, I probably see you the most on Twitter. Like that's where we interact the most on Twitter. Same Alex. Actually everybody here is probably that's where I literally met y'all from Twitter. So
No, you and I actually met through TikTok.
yeah, we met through TikTok, but I see you more on Twitter than I do anywhere else, and it's just that's why I like to be on everything because you never know.
Lately, I've been using Twitter primarily because I use it for streaming purposes. TikTok, I've been learning how to use. I usually use my Instagram for cosplay. God help me, I need to stop sharing TikToks in my damn stories. But I can't help it. But like otherwise, I'm still learning. I'm still learning the ropes. Okay, you're talking to like somebody who sucks.
Peanut butter jam. Oh, just gonna follow. Hey, who the hell still following me this late?
Hey,
what's happening?
What's poppin'?
Hey,
what up? Thank you for the follow. Thank you for coming. We were literally about to get off, but I thank you so much. We've been on way longer. I'm never on this long. This is really long, and we're about to get off, and we're going to show some love to a fellow Texan. Not only a fellow Texan, but actually a local person that lives in my neighborhood. So we're going to actually show some local streamer love.
hey.
What's up?
Yeah, if y'all want to stalk me, definitely come to Twitter. I'm trying to get my Twitter up a lot more. Twitter, you will see me more. A lot of my venting and shit will be there. Multiple TikTok accounts. If you wanna see the funny, goofy gaming creation stuff, my main account, Brother Darkness 84. If you want to go to my mental health stuff, well, I'm telling you about my real life shit going on, my weight loss journey and struggles, go to Trying to Be Human. If you want to go to my backup account, Brother Darkness 84 spelled out. If you want to see my OC cosplay / just random shit content, scary stuff, go to Darkness Brother 84. It's a lot of shit, but it's all under my panels and shit. So thank y'all for being here so much, y'all. We're going to show some love, and I will see everybody soon. Say bye to everybody real quick.
Awesome.
Yes.
Oh, what the hell is that guy? Is that me? Don't look at that shit, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here tonight, y'all. Dope fucking episode. Way longer than I was supposed to be. I gotta go watch fucking Peacemaker. Yes, my beard is gray, but it's not as gray and cool as I thought. I might have should have got a white and it would have been better. But everybody that redeemed points for making my beard orange, I already redeemed your points. it refunded your points and deleted the challenge because I'm going to go orange with it. Since I can't do gray and it don't come out right, I'm going to do my orange beard. I'm going back to the roots. We're going orange beard, but we're not going to use that. It's not going to be that at all. So we're going to do that. Thank y'all so much. If y'all will stick around for the raid and show a little bit of love. Remember, y'all, if y'all not good at anything, try fucking everything. Love your haters. Grow with love. Motivational Mondays. We're going to do it around probably like 6 p.m. or so. Tuesdays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. CST. We'll be having some YouTube stuff coming up more. And TikTok every day, all day. Go check it out. That's where I want everybody at. We're goal to 10K before summertime. So I was just at 6K last couple days ago. I'm at 8 and we're trying to get to 10. So any support, any sharing, any stitches and duets will be highly appreciated. That's where I'm at the most. So love y'all. I will see y'all next time, and let's go hit this raid up. Hit this raid up. And I'm definitely gonna clip that freestyle earlier. That was just dope. Let's get it. How many people stayed? Come on, give us 13. Let's go. 14. All right, I'll take 14. Let's go. 14. That's a strong 14. That's a strong 14. I love y'all so much, y'all. See y'all next time. Sexy time. Sexy time. We're going to raid. Sexy raid.